welcome back to another episode of This Square Room. My name is Jonel, and I'm here with Deswayne and Hugh-Gene. How you doing, guys?
I'm good. I am good. How are you, Hubie Dooby?
Good. I'm doing good.
You're doing good, or you're doing well?
I'm doing well.
There you go.
I feel great.
I thought you were gonna take that opportunity to be like, well, I'm barely hanging on there, or like
No,
one of your
I'm
typical.
not hanging. I'm standing up.
Nice.
On your own 2 feet.
Yep.
Boys all grown up. Jotaro.
Yes.
You know I'm gonna ask how you're doing.
Yeah, but I want to give you that opportunity to actually ask.
God. Women.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
You know what I'm gonna ask, but you could just answer it anyways. But instead, you're gonna wait.
Shut up.
I'm gonna wait for you to ask me if I'm hungry.
Yes, sometimes it's nice to be asked. Every week, I sit here and ask the two of you how you're doing. And yeah, sometimes you ask me. The other one over there never asks me. So yeah, sometimes it's nice. I want to give you the opportunity to say it. I don't want to cut you off, because then it'd be like, women never let men get a word in.
It's not cutting me off if I don't say nothing.
It's true. It's true.
You know what? Whatever. I was going to tell you guys about your favorite author being back in the news again.
He's dead.
Your favorite author?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Eric John Dickey.
He's dead?
He's been dead a couple years now.
Oh.
What did he make?
He did romance novels.
Eroticas.
Yeah. But not in the way that Quan Mills has done it. As you guys know, the last few weeks we've talked about some of his books.
Wow.
And I don't have any pages to read here, but some of his titles have been going viral. We've kind of dabbled in some of them, but it's just the fact that, a lot of them are quite ridiculous. Like this one, Sleeping with My Baby Daddy's Boyfriend.
What?
No, you heard it. You heard it here first, Hugh. You heard it here first.
Baby daddy's boyfriend? Where?
Yeah, Sleeping with My Baby Daddy's Boyfriend. So on the cover, it's a woman with 2 guys.
So are they gay or?
Probably
Technically
bi or
bisexual.
Fluid,
Yeah.
Gender fluid. I don't know anymore. What's next?
No, not necessarily gender fluid, just with their sexuality.
I don't understand that stuff
pansexual.
anymore.
I don't know.
Live your life.
I'm a pan.
I love everyone.
There's one called I'm in a Bind, Nate. I'm in a bind, Nate, and it's a woman with a baby and bills and a bottle of Viagra on the table with the older man behind her. I guess that's Nate, and she's the one in the bind.
Oh my God.
What does this say about our community?
There's one called Becky Put Raisins in the Potato Salad.
Oh my God, he did not do that.
Yeah, it's a white woman crying and a black woman in the background basically screaming oh my God, and there's a bunch of raisins. Oh, they're actually called Becky's raisins on the box. What are those? What's the typical box of raisins that everyone knows?
The red box?
Yeah. What's the brand? Sunrise? Sundry?
I didn't even know you read those things.
Yeah, I like to know what I'm consuming.
That's kind of weird.
This one, My Baby Daddy Stole My Tax Refund.
No way.
Baby daddy got all the cash. He's happy, celebrating. He has a motorcycle and a bunch of boxes behind him.
Sun-made.
And sun-made?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was made by the sun.
And then, raisins. But yeah, and the woman is pouting in the front, and there's a child crying in the back of it. It is a white baby, and she's black. But I mean, hey, you can have.
Man.
No, that's a white baby.
Oh, I didn't even try. And the black is
is that not a white baby?
It's a whole ass white baby. You can't see. Come on, man.
And if that's her baby daddy, they're both dark skinned. How's that I mean, hey, adoption.
Genetics, man.
No.
They're not adopting a white baby. Come on.
Of course.
He's covered in cocaine.
This one is called Karen Keeps Calling the Police on Me. And it's black people having a barbecue or something.
I'm so mad because this is probably new too.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I feel like he has so many. I feel like he just pumps these out so quick.
He does, because they're so trash.
This one is called My Baby Daddy Stole My Altima. No. He has
Don't laugh.
No, look at this. He has a trend. Look. It's another white baby. Look. Why?
That's just being lazy.
No, he does. It has to be
baby daddy stole my alt.
That has to be a thing that he does on purpose.
Oh, that's pretty fun. That's the alt. That's the nigga-mobile.
You think that's the funniest one?
Ultima? Yeah, that's so specific.
That is very
Ultima,
specific.
It's either the Ultima, the Maxima, The Infinity G35 sedan, the old one, or a Honda. That's funny.
I'm the most intrigued by sleeping with my baby daddy's boyfriend.
I'm very intrigued with like how much you can write about Becky putting raisins in a potato salad. Like, why is that a whole ass book?
I don't know.
That's true. At most, that's a chapter, and I don't even. Think
You know what I
could write a
mean?
whole chapter.
Exactly.
That is true. That is, intriguing. And like Becky's crying on the cover, but
yeah,
like,
so they're making fun of Becky or
I
making her
guess.
feel
Your
bad.
salad is crap, Becky. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, this guy needs to stop. Stop the word. The Ultima still has you, huh?
That's fucking that's funny, man. It's very specific, man.
oh god,
It is, but
I'm on his Instagram page.
why would you do that?
There's one called "This Hoe Eats Chitlins," and this
What's
woman.
chitlins?
It's like it's like a chicken like gizzards and stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but like this woman is sitting here and there is a Kool-Aid jammer on the table.
I'm pissed.
You guys remember Kool-Aid
Of
jammer?
course.
Yeah.
With chitlins, and then I don't know what she's eating. Kind of looks like a patty, but I doubt it.
This is not. He's not Canadian.
No, for sure not.
Yeah, he's not Canadian.
They have patties in the States.
I know, but it's not like, it's not popping.
yeah.
Sorry.
And then there's one pregnant by my sister's gay baby daddy.
What the
This
fuck?
guy from Atlanta?
No, Chicago?
Oh, that sounds like some Atlanta shit.
Then he's not gay.
No, he's gay.
He has one called Let Me Smell Your Dick. Do you guys know of that artist called Cupcake? Is it Cupcake?
I don't know.
I don't know if you.
No, it wasn't Cupcake. Anyways, there was a song back in the day called Smell Your Dick, and like the whole thing behind it was that like her boyfriend comes home and it's late and she thinks he was cheating, and he's like, nah, I wasn't cheating. So she was like, let me smell your dick, because if you were cheating, I'd be able to smell it on your dick. So I think that's like what the premise of this book would be.
Why would you deal with that? Pull your pants and let me smell your dick.
If I pull my pants on, you put this dick in your mouth, no matter what it smells like.
Damn, there's
I'll just
one
do like
just
a couple
called
squats really quickly. Musky. He's like, what do you smell, bitch?
there's one called Old Freak, and it's just an older woman.
It's like Crazy Aunt.
Oh god.
Everyone has that one crazy. I don't, but everyone has that one crazy aunt. Well, maybe
I don't think everyone does.
that one.
I feel like you're
whole
more
ass
likely
aunt.
to have the crazy uncle than the crazy
Really?
aunt.
I have the crazy aunt.
The whole ass aunt.
Ho?
Yeah, that's what I mean by crazy. Hoey.
Oh, no.
It's like I'm gonna go in town and suck some dicks.
Oh.
First of all, if your aunt is just openly talking to you about that, then like,
Good for her.
Good for her, man. Do your thing, bro.
I mean, good for you guys and your relationship, but like at some
I don't want to
point,
hear about that. I don't want to hear about that shit. I had friends with aunts like that. They're like, yeah, you're riding some young dick, honey.
There's some that you can look at and be like,
No.
you think you got away, huh? You think we don't know?
see,
I know
that's
what you're
different
doing.
though. When like you can just like tell
That's
versus
not
them putting it out on the streets. But at
Both
least
aren't good.
no, but at least they think they're being slick with the first
Nah.
example. You know.
Oh, they're being slick. They're just sliding into young dudes.
Yep.
Come here, boy. Let me teach you something.
Yep.
Let me teach you the gummy. I'm gonna show you what a gum job is, boy.
Oh my god,
I have to tell you guys something.
What do you gotta tell us?
I'm nervous.
On Sunday, I tried something new.
What'd you do?
See?
I did shrooms.
Oh. What the hell's wrong with you? Why are you crying?
This
It's
is
an ugly
the
ass crying
first
face.
time I've ever done drugs in my life.
You smoke weed.
That's not
You
drugs.
drink.
And if that's not drugs, and if we're saying that's drugs, then the first drug I ever did was fall in love. Because then love is a drug.
What is wrong with you?
The shrooms.
Are
How
you
is
still
it?
on them?
Oh my God.
Was it good?
I don't know.
You don't know.
All right. The reason why I say don't know
You get
is
stomachache?
I tried it at 7 o'clock in the morning, right?
Oh, jeez.
Why?
Where?
Because I finished work at
Where'd you
5:30
Where'd you do it?
at home.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How'd that go?
Why'd you do it by yourself? Did you at least tell somebody?
Yeah.
Hey, man, if I start freaking out, how long did it last for you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it hasn't stopped.
I think I was gonna say I think he's still on something.
So what it was
How much did you do?
I did just a little piece because I didn't know. I had to Google how much to do because
Yeah.
the guy who gave it to me like we were just talking about it. And he was like, "Oh yeah, like I had the best trip ever." And I'm like, "Oh, I've never tried." He's like, "Oh, I'll give you some." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I went home and I'm like, "This is scary looking. I'm scared.
This looks like a
drug." So then I'm like, "Okay, cool, fine. You know what?"
It dries out your mouth too, right? You have to like drink water after.
Well, I did because I was scared.
Yeah.
I didn't know what would happen. So I Googled. First, I thought I would get arrested if I Google it. I was on the phone with somebody, and I'm like, I'm going to go to jail. They're going to see what I Googled and know what I did and kick down my door.
I can definitely guarantee that there's more incriminating things on your search history than how to take shrooms.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What are you doing, sir? We know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Shrooms? Where'd you get that?
And I had to YouTube it because I needed to see the portion. But there's, like, on YouTube, they talk about it so scientifically.
Yeah, they do.
And it's just so confusing.
Yes, it is.
I'm scared. So that's how I was talking on Sunday. I was actually scared. So, like, I tried, like maybe, like, the size of my pinky.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot.
No,
Was it the stem or the cap?
I don't know. Oh, maybe the stem. I don't know what that means.
It's like a mushroom.
Just the stem.
No, but it wasn't like
dry.
picture your average mushroom.
I've seen shrooms.
What the fuck? This is my first time seeing shrooms.
Yeah, no, I have friends who've done shrooms before.
Oh, yeah. So I tried like a little sliver, and oh god! First of all, I was chewing that shit forever.
Yeah, it's very chewy.
Oh my
Tastes like shit.
god! Like shit.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, you know, we'll kick in half an hour, 45 minutes. By then, I was passed the fuck out. I have never had such a good sleep in my entire life.
You didn't. How was your dreams?
Oh my fucking god! It was like
a kaleidoscope.
It was like a not even. It was like I was in a multiverse, and like I felt like it's so weird.
Okay, Peter Parker, relax.
You know when you're younger and you go to family's house like for barbecues and dinners and like all your cousins and everybody's there, like it's just a huge family gathering. I was at one of those and it felt so real and so good, and it was nothing but like laughs and jokes and kids running up and down and like.
Were you a child? Or
No, I was me. I was my age, and like it just felt nice to be there, and I didn't want to leave. And I woke up because I heard some annoying noise. I'm like, what is that? And like I wake up and I see somebody calling me, and I'm trying to reach for my phone. My brain is like, answer, and my arms are like, I don't wanna.
I had sleep paralysis.
And I'm looking at it, and then like I blink, and like the call ends, and then I see 4:45, and I'm like, holy fuck! I start working half an hour. Fuck! And I jump up and like I throw my clothes on, and I was almost late because I was looking for my earbuds. I can't go nowhere without my earbuds, but that's not the point. I go to work and like I'm rushing, I'm getting dressed, I clock in, and I'm walking to like our meeting area, and I'm like, I got some pep in my
You're
step.
walking on sunshine.
Yeah, like I felt so light, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I feel like I could just like glide through the air, and like the whole day I just felt so good.
How did the drive feel? The drive to work?
I was just like, I felt like I was like zoop, 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 zoop. Like I wasn't driving fast. I know I wasn't, but like I just felt like I was like, yeah, get out of my way, bitch, bitch. I was probably, I don't know if you ever seen Boondocks when Granddad does weed and he's cruising.
You guys know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's really good. But yeah, and then that morning I made a cream cheese sandwich. I did not eat again until Monday morning. I went through like 24 hours of not one thing I ate.
How did you feel?
I felt fine. I wasn't even hungry. Like I went home in the morning and I made an egg sandwich, but I only ate it just to say I ate.
It's good to fast, man.
Fasting, that was fucking amazing. Not fasting, that was amazing. That's what we're gonna call it.
Were colors more vibrant?
I can't see, so didn't make it.
You can't even see color?
But he was in his dream, so he wouldn't really know.
No, he woke up and went to work.
No, but that's why I counted my hands. His trip would have been done.
Because the guy was like, it will last about 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
So I assume my whole dream was the trip.
Yeah.
But then after that, it was like, okay, you're coming.
You're just coming down off of it?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
It seemed like he didn't do a lot anyway. So.
Oh my God.
So that was good. You had a good dream. That's good.
It felt good. Like I woke up, I felt good. Even when I got home, like I didn't sleep again until like 1 p.m. today. Yeah. After 1, I fell asleep today.
Oh, good. You had a good trip.
But it's cool. I'm going to do the rest eventually.
Hopefully that one's not a bad trip.
Well, yeah, the guy told me he had a bad trip
It's not fun.
because the first trip he had, he was like, oh, it was amazing. And that was on Friday night because we spoke about it Saturday. And he was like, oh, it was such a good trip. I felt so good. I was all bubbly inside. Oh, my God, which is why he gave it to me. And then Sunday morning when I was trying to figure out how much to take, I called him, but he didn't answer. But then I fell asleep and he called me and he said his trip was horrible. Because he was freaking out thinking something happened to me. And he's like, oh my God, like I was thinking your mom's going to kill me. I'm going to get fired from work for giving you drugs. You're in the hospital. You're dead. He's like, he was freaking out. Like he couldn't sleep because like his trip was so bad. Because he was so worried about me.
So you
like,
made it bad.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Because you can't do anything about it. You just have to ride it out.
Yeah, that's what he said.
You have to ride it out.
Yeah.
And then it's good to probably look back into it, like, okay, why is the reason why? If you do, hopefully you don't have a bad trip. I hope you don't.
I want to.
You sure?
I just want to know what it's
You
like
sure?
to have a bad trip.
You sure about that one? Okay, then. Buddy. All right.
Be careful what you wish for, Daz.
Yes, be careful. Yeah.
But
Especially if you do a lot. So if you're gonna do a second time, do the same.
And I wrote 2 songs.
Oh, there you go.
I know, right?
So next time, take out your. I don't know how you write. Do you write in a book or a phone?
My phone.
Okay, so
Book.
next time,
What do
there
I
you go.
look like?
I don't know.
I was born in the 90s.
That's a good way to write.
It is a great way to write.
I've been writing a lot more lately, man.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Get your feelings out there, buddy.
Yeah. Wrote like 3 pages, I think, on Saturday.
Like about your feelings?
Just shit. Just shit.
You just wrote shit over and over again. Shit. Capital letters, lowercase, triangles, everything.
Poo.
You know, people do that. Like, it's like normally like to the eye, you're like, oh, this person's so crazy, but then like they're really writing like some sort of encrypted code.
Caca. Poo. Caca. Poo.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Caca.
Doo doo. Hugh, you went to a concert. How was it?
Yeah, I went to a concert on Thursday.
I was like, I just said you went to a concert. Goddamn it.
I'm saying today.
Yeah.
Last Thursday, the band was the Parcels. They're pretty much like if the Beatles and Daft Punk had sex, they would pop out. That's the easiest way I find to describe them. At Massey Hall, that shit, it was needed. You could tell, like, everyone in there
It was like, yeah.
no, they fucking needed it. They fucking needed. The band was like, yeah. And they like.
Well, yeah, I mean, things are just starting to like
Yeah.
kind of get back to normal here. Even like the mask mandate, I think, as of today, right?
Yeah.
It's lifted today. Like, what a lot of people don't realize is like, especially when you compare it to the States where a lot of our listeners are located, we are just getting kind of back to normal now. Like, where even when we've had things kind of open up a little bit, we always had the mask mandates. We always had the social distancing, the what do you call it? Like a certain amount of people only inside a place, like super long lines. Like, it's been that way for 2 years now. So things are just getting back to normal. Concerts. I think clubs are open now. I know bars.
Clubs have been open for a couple of weeks.
Well,
Yeah.
I found that out. I was like, clubs are open?
Yeah,
Like,
man. For like
I knew bars.
since Valentine's Day, or a little bit after that.
Okay, but yeah, so we're just getting back into, because that's only a little over a month ago.
Yeah.
So we're still just getting back to normal. But that's nice. You
how
went by
long was
yourself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went by. It was weird. At one, Queen Street's fucking sketchy, man. Like, I was on, because I went there a little early. That's where the homeless homies are. I was there. I was like walking around to kill time, and like I was on guard. I was like, why am
Sorry, did you just call the homeless people your homies?
I said the homies. Yeah, the homeless.
Not
I
your
wanted to be
homies.
nice. They're
You
not my
just call
homies,
them
no.
homies.
I want to be nice.
Okay, you
No.
don't want to call them homeless. You call them
Yeah,
homies.
call them the homies.
Okay, and you call your homies homies.
I don't call my homies.
Okay.
I just call them my pets.
First of all, you've never called the homeless people homies before.
Everything's, you gotta try something new, bro.
That's the spirit.
Try something new,
And
bro.
Just
you're
trying to be nicer.
Well, I'm gonna call them homies. Yo, homies.
I don't like that anymore.
No,
It doesn't sound as good as I thought it did.
it's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm surprised you didn't call them no homies.
No, they roll in packs.
They would be no homies. I get it.
No home.
Yeah.
Home.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Me.
No, I remember like walking around being like, it's like only like 6. I'm like on guard the whole like I'm like, why am I on guard? I was like, oh, there's fucking crackheads everywhere. Just like fucking.
But they're harmless.
The ones in Toronto are not harmless. Oshawa ones are harmless because they're all old. Toronto ones are like a mixture of age. They're way more sketchy in Toronto.
But sketchy doesn't like I've never. I don't know.
They're way
Yeah, but
more
when you
sketchy.
do Muay Thai, you are taught to always be on guard.
No.
Oh,
Hugh, he's trying to have your back.
I was. He's like, no, I was just on guard. I
No,
don't
I
know
was
why.
Jess is like, listen, learn, not gonna do that again.
No, like
I've been told by everyone who's like just bit the bullet and gone to a concert by themselves that like it's nice. Like
It's
you
weird.
just feel kind of it's weird, but it's
really
like a
weird.
positive experience.
No, yeah, like at first I was like there, just sitting there, and I'm just like, God damn it,
I'm a loser.
I'm just like, nah. And then even when the music started, because like there's I can't remember what the opener guys were called. They were good, but I don't remember what they're called. And then when the parcel started, I was just like sitting there, just like, yeah. And then like my brain's like, stand up and dance, and I was just like, I'm too scared, brain. And then like a guy had to move, and I stood up, and I was like,
I'm already
my
here.
brain's like, you can't sit, bitch. And it's like, are you gonna sit? My brain was like telling me, it's like, are you gonna sit there and be all like weird, or are you just gonna dance? And I was like, okay.
Dance like
I
nobody's
danced the
watching,
whole
boy.
time. No, like there was like a pack of like dorky George Brown engineer students. These were nerds, fucking nerds.
Your
These guys.
people.
No, these are dorks. These are people. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Hugh.
I said what I said, and they were all like, they couldn't dance for shit. This is what I learned too. If you can't dance, still dance. It's still like because it's fun. These guys couldn't dance for
They're
shit.
just having fun.
They were just having. You could tell they're having so much fun, which then it resonated onto me, and I was just like having fun. They would be like, "Yeah,
You're like, I love you,
I
bro.
give like thumbs up.
Oh yeah, when a group like kind of hypes you up, you're like, yeah,
no,
you
it
feel
was
like
because
loser.
they helped me go like, yeah,
And you have the
shit.
audacity to call them nerds and losers.
I didn't say losers. I said nerds.
You implied that.
I
they
didn't
were
imply
not,
shit. I
Did
said-
he not imply that?
I
were
said
kinda
they were
losers?
fucking nerds. They're nerds,
Okay.
but they're cool nerds. No,
That's
they're
an oxymoron.
They're
but all right.
they're dorks. Well, they're cool because they're like dancing and shit. But no, it was you could tell everyone needed it, and it made me go like, because I love music. I didn't realize how much I really liked music until going to then, because I realized I've gone to more instrument live performances than I have like I've only been to like the only hip hop thing I've gone to is like Childish Gambino, and like maybe like Mad Descent. Well, that's kind of like EDM-ish, kind of mixed.
Mad Decent?
Whatever it's called. It's fucking gone now.
Mad Decent Block Party? That's not even an
that-
artist. That's like a party.
That's what I was. Whatever.
Mad Descent.
I said what I said. Well, it
And
descended.
they're not here, are
Yeah,
they?
They're gone. So it descended. But like, yeah, going to it, you could. They were going off too. Like they were going off on. They would just be like. They like.
They're like,
No, they were
Guitar
going,
solo!
No, they would like. You wouldn't know what they're gonna do. You don't know what song they're gonna play
Yeah.
because just be going on like and shit, and they're like, and then they play a song, and you're just like, whoa, we want that's the song. And it was so good.
That's
It was
good.
so, and I tried to record, but my brain's like, no, stop.
Yeah.
It's like, no, enjoy the moment.
Yeah, fuck
and like
everybody.
the one time I tried to record, like.
Yeah, you did. You put it on your story.
No, that was like here's the one you can kind of see that it's the phone's like shaking around.
Yeah,
So I'm
you're just
dancing.
moving, yeah.
I'm just like, so no, they were that part too.
It's moving. It doesn't look like it was moving to the beat though.
No, that part. No, because I was trying to like hold steady, but I was just like, I'm like hold
Yep, that
steady.
couldn't be to the beat.
Is that how you were dancing?
I was dancing,
Probably
bro.
fit right in with your
Nah,
friends.
man, I was dancing, bro. But
Dance like no one's watching. Yeah, have a good time. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
and it was very 60s too, man. Everyone was dressed like it was the 60s and shit, turtlenecks and hippie looking chicks.
I think it's called vintage now.
I call them weirdos. They had like, it's like you.
You
It-
wear
no, no.
suspenders and like
Yes.
high-rise tailored
I'm
pants.
fucking cool. But like, nah, man, it was very 60s because like you had like a group over there, a girl like the typical like they're just making out like yeah man, love man, and then like the hippie kind of people, and then the girl just like fucking. Doing
I'm
her
a
hip-
Molly, bro.
I was gonna say more like shrooms.
Oh.
Yeah, she's just like dancing
I don't
and
like
shit,
that.
but
No, but seriously, have you ever seen people on like?
No.
Oh well, I guess you're about to find out.
Shut up.
but I pretty much told myself now like if there's live music and it's cheap, I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go?
Yeah, because I didn't realize how much I really liked live music until like I went and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
and I was revved up like the whole. Even then, going home, I was just like, you know. So
Caden's mom's going to a Summer Walker concert. I think this weekend, next weekend.
Oh.
yeah, she's gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I think it's this weekend.
Because it's gonna be probably the first thing she's gone to in like 2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Good for you guys.
I'm seeing Justin Bieber in June.
Of course you are.
What? Why is everyone? He makes good music. Y'all are haters.
Please,
Whatever.
barely.
And I'm also seeing Harry Potter in June
Alright.
Where are you seeing him?
at the Mervish Theater, the Broadway,
What's he doing?
not like the
Oh,
Broadway
the
show,
play.
The Cursed Child.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mate, alright. We're going to be the offshore. You want to do a ill spell, alright?
You sound more like his aunt than Harry.
I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm being.
Okay, you sound like his
Yeah,
aunt in the beginning.
Sound like none of the above, but okay. So let's pivot a little bit because you mentioned nerds and dorks, and especially when you're young, when you kind of are put into a certain box. How do I describe this? Basically, what I'm trying to ask you guys is, as young men, do you feel like it's not cool or seen as like nerdy or dorky or whatever if you don't lose your virginity at a certain age or during a certain time frame?
I don't like. I get what you're asking, but if you're asking me and my preference,
Not your preference, just like did you
Like what
ever
I-
feel
no,
the
remember,
societal pressure?
I was.
You had
Oh,
sex when I was like 7.
Yeah.
Okay, well, did you ever feel like you contributed to that societal pressure? Because
Oh fuck yeah.
other friends of yours who weren't as experienced,
But that's
are
not like it wasn't me like, oh, you haven't had sex, bro. Oh, what a loser. They'd just be like, oh, what'd you do yesterday? I'm like, oh boy, I got my dick sucked. And they're like, what, really? And I'm like,
What's
oh my
that?
god, it felt so good.
What's that?
And like,
What's a blowy does?
they would hear my experience, and then some friends like
Sorry.
a couple of times they would come back and like, oh yeah, this weekend I did this with this girl, and like we'd all kind of look at each other like, this nigga's
You
lying.
didn't get your dick sucked, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't get the. You didn't.
So I contributed not because I was like
Fucking
making
dick.
you weren't
fun
trying
of.
to shame people.
Yeah, but I was
Fuck
just
you.
when people ask
you
me
were
what I
open
did,
about your
exactly,
experiences, which
exactly.
kind of
you.
made people
not my
feel
fault.
like
It's
they
your
weren't
fault.
at
It's
the
not my
same
fault.
level.
Fuck you.
So did you ever feel that way?
The pressure. No.
Like
not
even if
really.
they're like, "Oh, bro, you haven't kissed her yet? Seriously?" And
No,
you're
because
just like,
I got my first kiss in like, well, it wasn't a kiss, it was make out in like, I think it was the 7th grade. I think so. So not, not really. I guess like a little bit. I felt the pressure.
Also, I mean, there's pressure for a lot of different things. I'm mostly talking about sex and like, I mean, there's different types of sex, right? There's obviously penetrative sex, there's oral sex, but I just mean sex in general.
I guess not really.
No, you
I
never
guess
felt the pressure?
like a little bit, but not to the point where it was like, you know. Yeah.
I feel like as a woman, I never felt pressure. I think in my head it was more so like it was like you want to get it over with because you're told that it's like very painful, but also I remember, you know, my friends around me losing their virginity, and I was just like, you know, I know in my heart that I'm not ready yet. And I remember one friend had sex and she came back and she was like, oh, like it was so fun, you need to try it. And like I remember being like, I need to try it. Like you're saying this like it's a roller coaster or something I can just hop on and hop off and then like, you know, whatever.
It is.
I mean, well, yeah, in theory, but it's, you know, she made it just seem so like lighthearted, and I was like, girl, you are no. But I never felt like I was less of a woman if I didn't, because I think it is different with men and women, right? Like men, I think, are seen as more manly when they have sex.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
I don't know. Well, recently I found out that Venus Williams is a 41-year-old virgin.
Oh yes, yeah, I knew that.
And also, why are you laughing, Hugh?
Like, what a loser! Look at his face.
Yo, she's gonna die alone, bro. I wouldn't go for a girl that's like.
Well, there's
at that
also
age.
Lolo Jones.
Yeah, she's in the
The
same
Olympian.
boat.
She's 39 and she's a virgin.
Fucked.
Why?
Cause no guy, even because Lolo Jones is for, I don't know why, is Venus for religious reasons?
I will tell you. Let me. Pull
So
up
now
the-
Lolo was.
I believe it is. I believe
it probably is.
Lolo is just waiting, you know, for the
But hers
right
is also
one.
for religious. I remember she mentioned it on like the Challenger. She's like a Christian and whatnot. So hers is also religious.
I think it might just be waiting for marriage.
Christian.
I would say religious.
It's
yeah,
religious.
yeah.
So Christian reason. What's Venus's reason?
Yeah, marriage. Wait.
Hey man, good luck to her, man. I'm just being dead ass because the guy, like, no.
I would. I definitely would.
You would what?
Because you have kids already.
You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. She would wait for... Venus decided as a child that she would wait until she finds her husband before having sex.
Yeah. So they're going to have to look for people that don't want kids.
Not necessarily. She
That's
has...
a sad reality.
No.
That's the sad reality.
What do you mean? She has the money to have a surrogate, and she's still young enough to take care of a kid if she
That's
wants.
if a guy wants a surrogate.
I feel like, okay.
It's not the man's choice. He's not carrying the baby.
But that's the thing. Like, she's like, oh, I'm glad we could do surrogate. I'm like, well, okay, see ya.
What she said is, I'm still a virgin, never slept with any man before.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good for her, man. Do your thing. Keep your purity, honey.
But does that count if,
What?
like, you sleep with a woman?
What do you mean?
And you guys
her?
are, yeah.
Yeah, you lost your virginity.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
You just haven't slept
She
with
slept
them.
with a woman?
No, I'm just saying,
Oh.
just the word
No,
she's
I would
using.
say then, yeah, you're not a
Well,
virgin.
no, I think she's saying that because she's heterosexual. Straight.
No, I know what it means.
You looked at me like...
I was looking at you
What is
because, like,
hetero?
I feel like
It's
with
like, I've never slept with a man before.
Yeah,
Like,
good for her, man.
you say that because men are the only person you would... Or the only type of people you would consider sleeping with because of your sexual preference.
I don't know, man. I don't trust people when they use certain words. And the sentence.
Not everyone is so, like,
I don't know,
calculated
man.
like
Especially
you.
when you're famous, you have to choose your words very carefully.
Now, if it's for...
Because if you're like, I haven't slept with anyone before, and then 2 weeks later, somebody you slept with, you know, of the same sex comes out of the blue, like, oh yeah, you're gonna act like we did this and this and
Well,
this.
I think it would be more so the other way around. What a lot of people do is they wait for marriage for, like, penetrative sex, but they do other things. Like, remember the Mormon thing?
Yeah,
Where
oh,
they
yeah,
like lay
yeah.
on top of each other and
And
like
hump
shake
each
the
other.
bed. No,
Fucking
they have
weirdos.
a friend shake the
Yeah,
bed.
weirdos.
I
Mormons.
forgot what that word is called.
Mormons.
No, but you know,
Dry
I think
No, there was something.
no, there was
for
a,
it, yeah.
a word for
I
it.
remember triumphing. That was fun.
No, but even
No,
that,
no,
right?
no.
People do that, or people do oral sex, or they do like anal sex, and they're just like, oh, it doesn't count. I'm still a virgin because I
No,
only
you're
do it in
just
the butt.
A whore.
Back door whore, but my front door is locked.
Yeah,
That's a
good for
good
her,
one.
man. Good for her.
I don't know. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. I do think that I think it's easier to lose your virginity at a younger age because I think you can bounce back emotionally if, like, your first sexual experience doesn't work out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, of course it hurts and whatever, and, like, there's feelings involved, but I think, I don't know, you just go through more ups and downs emotionally when you're younger because you haven't, like, come to terms with your emotions. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I feel like
Whereas-
she plays with herself a lot.
Oh, my God, Des. Jeez.
Because, like, regardless, it's not like you don't get horny still or you don't have fantasies. You just
maybe she
don't
doesn't
want
diddle
the
herself, man.
physical touch.
Maybe she doesn't diddle herself.
Nah, I can see she's black. She diddles.
First, what does being black have to do with it?
Nah, yeah, look, if it's for her religious reasons, man, like, good for you, man. I respect, because I know people who are religious who, like, stand by it. I know dudes are just like, no, I'm gonna wait. And the thing is, the reason why I respect it more is because these guys are waiting. They're like, there's guys who are like, you just can't, like, you're not gonna get fucked. And there's guys where you're like, no, I know you can get pussy, but you're just like, had the discipline. Like, my friends that are like that, I only have like two, but like the ones that are like that, I was like, no, you can get whatever girl you want, but you're just like, oh man, I'm strong. Like, so I do your thing. I respect it, man.
Hugh,
Yeah.
I believe you're slightly sexist.
To who?
Women?
Am I?
Because
Didn't I just say I respect it for Venus?
no, at first you're like, fucking loser.
Yeah, still.
And then with your friend, you're like,
I changed my mind.
I respect it, dude.
But
Good for you, man.
That's what it took for you to realize that Hugh has some
Yeah,
slightly sexist views.
yeah. I was like, wait a minute,
He
Hugh.
wears it as a badge of honor with the jokes. The jokes. I'm not saying you're like actual sexist, but like you would definitely have a sexist sense of humor.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
You're not wrong. It was pretty funny.
fucking
I thought it was
hilarious,
funny.
man. But it's like 41, and plus 41-year-old virgin.
It's a movie.
That's funny.
No, that's 40-year-old virgin.
But like hearing,
Oh, shit.
plus if
She
you hear
passed him.
41,
And that's
oh,
a
shit,
man
yeah.
though. I think people are more likely to make fun of a man
Yeah.
being a 40-year-old virgin.
I
than a
make fun of
woman.
both.
No,
No,
but don't you think like
we
can-
society-wise?
Of course. Oh, yeah.
we
no
can tell
shit,
who.
yeah.
We see that. We see.
Dork!
We know you're an equal opportunity roaster. You'll roast anyone.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Nah, 41. Just hearing 41-year-old virgin is just like. But I also just know reality. It's like you're kind of screwed, hon. Good luck. Finding a
At
guy.
what point do you just like commit to staying a virgin just to like hold a world record?
Her.
No.
Yes.
I
Honestly-
think there's people who live and die virgins.
No, for
Yeah.
sure. But I agree with Hugh. I agree with Hugh.
I'm dead
'cause
ass.
He just said Venus is gonna live and die virgin.
Well, he's saying because you're asking at what point do you just say
I'm
forget
being
it?
straight up.
I
That.
agree. At
Her and
41,
Lolo, good luck.
at 41, I'd be like,
these
fuck
are
it.
these are two beautiful, successful
Yeah.
women.
Whoop-de-doodly
Your
doo.
your
They're
brain
in
is already
industries-
programmed.
They're in
Diddly
industries
fucking
that are
do.
heavily male based because they're both athletes.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
I
Because
agree with
you're
You agree with him?
Yeah.
yeah, they're fucked because they're.
I don't think so.
No,
For
because
41 years, your
For
brain
41
is programmed a
Lolo's only
certain way.
39.
Lolo's fucked, and she's and I saw her on the challenge. No one's gonna want to deal with her. So like, and she was a pain in the ass.
She's just competitive. She has a very
Yes,
athletic.
she's probably like that.
personality.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, she's an Olympian. I mean, they
pain
can-
in the ass.
She's a virgin.
She's a virgin.
and when she gets all that pent up like energy, she has no physical release except for her sport. So,
Fiddling her
so
diddle.
she becomes very competitive.
Yeah, so let's learn to control that because it's fucking annoying.
Have sex. That's how you control that.
Just fucking.
No,
have
I
some
think there's lots
discipline,
of ways to release stress.
What do you think
and
Muay
different
Thai's for, bro?
outlets.
That's the spirit.
What do you think that shit's for, man?
For getting kicked in the head.
Yeah, that's right. What do you think fucking sparring's for? That shit's great. You feel calm right after.
Yeah, sparring would just make me want to have sex.
Bro.
Hey.
Times after I'm like, dude, I'm like, I'm like, riled. Like, if I go on like a spurt of just not jerking off, like right after, I'm just like,
Was that your penis? Oh, okay. Okay.
I think that's just like his inner
yeah,
like.
it's
Okay.
like I want to sack a village,
So I think it what?
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 raid a village and destroy.
No.
A ransack?
When you say sack a village, that's your balls on
Yeah.
No,
there.
sack a village means you're gonna destroy. Raid
No,
a village.
ransack.
Yeah, that's
No, I said
ransack.
sack a village.
No, the word is ransack.
Yeah.
No, you just say sack it.
No.
Yeah, you can
No,
say
Hugh.
sack a village.
No.
I'm not listening to you two.
No, Hugh.
You what? Mr. Upstairs is not listening to the
Yeah,
people who are
I'm not- I'm
downstairs.
upstairs. No, you're not downstairs.
Yes, we were.
I told you you're upstairs. You're kind of in the middle.
I just visit you.
Yeah.
First of all, you can't dictate where we were.
I
I'm
walk
telling
you.
are.
I walk you
Yeah.
to class. I walk you to class.
You're
Hugh.
making sounds too, honey.
What are you, Eugene? First of all, horrible. Secondly, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you
I
did,
said-
honey bun.
I said you are. I didn't say you stopped.
Wow, the disrespect that I face on this podcast.
Yeah, good luck to Venus. Good luck to I respect it. Do your thing, bro. But good luck.
Oh my God, she's gonna be so scared.
You're 41. Like I'm.
I
But
would-
maybe like being that age, you have like a newfound confidence.
No, I
No.
think it's like
No, I still think you're gonna be nervous your first time.
no, not
but, like,
nervous, scared.
Yeah.
You're nervous when you're in your teens or early 20s. You are
You
scared.
have to find a guy that's willing.
No,
Most guys don't want to take someone's virginity. She has to go with a diehard religious guy.
but I don't
Okay,
even
let
think.
me ask you this: how old is so? Like as from a man, because you're saying like it's intimidating, it's a turn off. At
No,
that
it's
point.
not. For me, if I was to deal with a girl who's a virgin right now, and likely she's gonna be religious on that too, I would say no.
Well, likely you would.
I'm going. But
If you're waiting till marriage and you're agreeing to that,
I'm gonna
you
assume
share those
you're
views,
some sort of Abrahamic religion.
or you're okay with that. No, but I'm just saying like age wise, because you're saying 41, 39, like that's too old. She's
I
gonna
wouldn't
be too
even look at
scared
you.
into whatever. Okay, but okay, is 30 more acceptable?
I wouldn't do it.
Not to me.
No,
25.
I wouldn't do it.
I would contemplate.
I'm
a
gonna go
25.
based upon my.
25 is not old.
I'm going based upon my mindset, out of respect, because if this is if a girl I'm just trying to have sex with, no. You waited this long, do it with someone special. Out of
Yeah,
respect.
don't do it with me. That's
So
for
out of
damn
respect,
sure.
you waited this
yeah,
long,
he's right.
do it with someone you actually care about.
Well, it would be marriage, so you would be marrying her.
Oh, if I'm married, yeah, sure.
Right, but you would have to wait for. You would have to see something in her.
Oh,
that
yeah,
is
of
worth
course.
waiting for.
Yeah. I have no problem. Yeah, at 25, yeah.
Oh, at 25, yeah.
25, 30, nah.
Yeah.
Am I 30 and she's 30?
Yeah, let's say
I'm
these
not
are
looking
peers.
at you. 25.
What about 28?
No.
28? No.
What?
Am I 28 also?
Yes.
No.
But like 28, like you really think you have it together, but you don't.
No,
I
that's
mean,
fine.
35, you think you have it together.
Because
and you don't.
if a girl is that
Age is just a number.
if a girl is waiting,
unless you're underage, then it's not acceptable.
if a girl is waiting till marriage, I mean, yeah. If I'd have to. If I met a, God, I'm tongue twister right here, man. Sorry. If I met someone and she was a virgin at my age, my brain is not even going to go to girlfriend. It's going to go straight to courting, because I'm just like, you're not doing the whole dating thing. You're more traditional, so you're not doing the whole stupid dating thing. You're just going straight to like, are we going to get married or not? So my mind has to go there, and at the stage I am now, I'm not there. So I wouldn't even bother with her. I'd be like, I'm not going to disrespect you. So go find someone that actually is willing.
I'm not going to disrespect you, so take a hike.
No, yeah. What would you rather me? I'm going to act like I give her a ticket virginity and be like, Tulu, no, you waited this long?
No, I
Go
I
do
get
your
what
thing,
you're-
bro.
mhm.
I wouldn't do it because I've had bad experiences. So
I also hear that every
They
guy...
become clingers?
yeah,
Oh, of course.
crazy, man.
Do men become clingers after losing their virginity?
I think we
depends
try.
If it's not a mutual virginity loss, like if the woman
No, even if the woman already lost her virginity like before, but you're just losing your virginity, you don't become a clinger. I think we just want to like do it all the time, which makes us look like we're clingy, because it's like, okay, we had sex with you, this is comfortable, let's have sex all the time. And the girl's just like, oh my God, he always wants to see me, he's always trying to touch me. I just want to have sex. But then when you get to the second person and you're like, oh fuck, I can do this.
Yeah, you get
Now
that
you don't give a fuck.
The confidence
Yeah,
is there
yeah.
now. You're like, oh, well.
Whereas the girl would lose her virginity, and like if the guy treats her a certain way, now it takes her like time to trust sometimes the other guy, the next person. And then it's like, oh, you're still kind of thinking about the first one.
well, because for women it's more of an emotional experience.
Yeah.
For men it's a physical
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not dealing with the emotion at 30.
That too, yeah. It'd have to be someone like, I know I'm going to marry you for me to do that.
Even
But
if I'm going to marry you, you're going to have to go have sex and then come right back here. Because,
Really?
yeah.
If the woman was perfect in every way, but she was a virgin,
no one's perfect.
for you, perfect for you in every way.
I couldn't.
Nah.
Really? You
Yeah.
guys would
Fucking-
pass up on your perfect
Who said
woman?
we?
No, it's
Who
just
said
me.
we?
You've been
I
saying
ain't-
nah.
He's
nah.
saying not
To
to me.
him.
to
I'm
what
not
I- yeah.
fucking-
Oh.
I ain't doing that. That's sorry.
No, I understand.
doing
Yeah,
that.
no, I am
No,
100%
I'm saying, would you,
doing
if
it.
she was perfect for you in every way, but
Yes.
the whole virginity
Yeah,
thing, waiting till
if
marriage.
she's perfect, yeah, I'll deal with your...
Because
But the thing is, though, if in order to find out that she's perfect for you, you would have to, like, you would find out pretty early on. She'd be like, hey, just
Yeah.
letting you know.
Yeah.
So you would still be open to.
Yes, if she check, I'm like, okay, I'll wait. I'll be like, okay, I'll
Okay.
Yeah, I'll wait.
fuck.
You wouldn't.
At my
No.
age, right now, at
No.
this age right now, probably not.
Because your mind is not
My
there.
mind's not there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like, if I'm 35 and like she's like 30 or whatever, I'll wait.
Nah, my
Oh,
brain couldn't do
Oh,
it because like I'm just thinking like with
I'm not waiting long.
the
Oh,
experience
wait.
marriage.
I'm
Unless
not.
you're gonna put a ring on it real fast.
Yeah, I'll wait. I can do like a year.
with the experience I
I'm
have
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. For
and like
10
what
years.
I like, it's very hard for a virgin to get to like to where my brain is at. And that in between, I'm not gonna want to deal with. I know that as a fact.
Yeah, good.
You know, I like you're on your period. Good for you in your period. Come suck some dick. You know, I don't give a
Good. No, say
Don't
it.
give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. I don't. If you have an off day, that's fine. I'm not, but I have needs too. The same way girls sometimes, sometimes you guys just want to get your pussy eaten. That's it.
Yeah.
Fine. I get it. Same ways I just want to get my dick sucked, so go suck my dick.
Did you communicate that?
No, yeah, of course.
Good on you.
Fuck
Yeah, but
yeah.
you're always down to get your dick sucked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Even over sex sometimes.
that's what I'm saying. So if I have a virgin and she's not as sexual as I am, it's not going to work for me. And then also, if anything in the future happens where this does not work out, if you dare fucking tell me that you chose me and how could I do this to you or how could this not work and you lost your virginity to me and this and that. Shut the fuck up, you grown yo. Oh, anyways, change the subject.
Nah, I've met some of these like religious people too. Man, they're crazy. No, like in a good way.
No.
Like they're
I went to church. I know.
no, like the
When you get to a certain point, you're like, whoa.
the big like I've talked to like some like religious people like and they're in a good way. I'm not
No,
in a
no,
bad.
I
In a good. They're,
understand.
I'm like, oh, okay, you're a Catholic as hell, buddy. You got beat by your priest.
All right, okay.
Dog me. Fuck. Nah, they're screwed. That's just the reality. They're good luck to them.
I don't think so.
I
think that their Mr. Right is.
I respect them. I respect it, but you're gonna have a hard ass time finding a guy that's gonna want to. That's gonna be fine.
I don't think so. Especially considered like these are women, of a certain status. So I feel like men are automatically have their eyes on them.
And because she's that age, never had sex. So you are you gonna have kids? Like what if?
That's what that's what I'm saying is like that's what I said to give up on having kids. Then
yeah, but some people, not every woman wants kids.
But that's what I'm saying. But then my reason why I'm trying to say this is because like your pool is this. I don't want kids.
But a lot of men don't want kids either. Or a lot of men are kind of like, if the right woman wants kids, I'm cool with it. If, the right woman doesn't want kids. Like, some men are just kind of like...
I'm going to agree with you. People want options.
That's the reality.
Even if I don't want a kid, I don't want you to decide that I don't want a kid. I want that
option there.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Like, I get where they're at, but they're going to go... Okay, look, they're not going to go for the guy who's... They're probably going to go for guys who are them and then higher. The guys who are them and higher are not going to go for a 41-year-old. Let's be straight.
I don't
know. 41-year-old virgin.
They're not going to... No, yeah. Like, if I'm a guy... Like, Venus... I don't know how much... I'm going to assume Venus makes $10 million a year. She makes more than that, obviously.
Yeah.
If I'm a guy making $10 million a year and I'm 41, I am not going for a 41... And I'm single. I am not going for a fucking 41-year-old virgin.
Why not?
Because why the fuck would I do that when I can get like a 35-year-old?
Yeah.
Because maybe you are emotionally mature enough to...
Yeah. I'm emotionally mature enough to realize I have options.
Appreciate women of the same age.
I'm sorry. That's
a good one.
That's
what did he say?
I was emotionally mature enough to realize I have options.
Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, options are great, but I'm just saying, I don't see it as like a big red X over them because they're virgins. I don't know. I don't see it that way. Like, if it was the other way around and it was like a 40-year-old male virgin, like...
It's different. Double standard. It is different. I find more girls are willing to be like, I'm gonna steal that man's virginity than the other way around. If it was flipped,
no stealing,
whatever. But if it was flipped, I'm still gonna probably laugh. It's like 41, haha. But if it's for religious reasons, I don't know. It is. It's double standard because a guy at that level, he can get whatever chick he wants, but he's holding out. So is it a double standard? Yeah, but like. It's the same, but it's different. You know what I'm trying to say? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying.
So like, it's like the guy, if a guy who like, let's call it Victor Williams, because Victor Williams, who's like at that caliber, like at that same kind of tier level, he can get whatever chick he wants, but he's on purposely.
You think that she hasn't had men throw themselves at her?
But no, for sure.
But reality is gonna kick in one day.
Yeah.
And well, I imagine she's gonna have a much harder time.
Right, but if she's decided I don't want kids and I'm just gonna wait for marriage.
But like I said, your pool you're already up
because
here.
of the kids thing. That's already.
Well, no. You're already up here, right? We're already up. Like she's like she's like
because of who she is.
One, she's who she is and the amount of money she makes. So she's only going to probably most likely only going to want someone who's there or higher. So then her pool is already.
Mind making more money.
I'm just going based on most people.
Sure.
She's gonna want someone there or higher. So that's her pool's already tiny, right, as is. Plus, now she's 41. Pool just shrunk a little bit more. Now she's a virgin. Now she's a little bit more. And now she's also a super famous person. So that may be a good or bad. Her pool is tiny. Very tiny. And then she doesn't want kids, even smaller.
And it's not going to be...
because she could find a man that already has kids.
That's just if she wants to deal with that, but I'm just like, look, that's just.
No, I hear you guys. It's a very
tiny, pool.
Fair observation.
Very tiny pool. So, like I said, I say good luck to her. But if I was her buddy, I'd be like, oh, honey, start looking now. Start looking now. Don't wait till you're 50.
Well, I don't think that she's just now whatever.
Like, start hunting now.
I don't even think she wants to.
If she doesn't want to, yeah, good on you, bro. Be a Mother Teresa.
Anyways, we're going to move on. We're going to get into listener questions. So if you are a listener and you have a question or you want to be a part of the podcast with maybe sharing a story or whatever it is, we definitely want to hear from you. So you can write in at thisquareroom.com and let us know what you have to say. So we have 2 today. I don't know if the audience remembers, but last week we had a regular... Mikey write in about he basically was implying that, like, he got into a new relationship recently, and he was trying to find balance between friends and his girlfriend, but he let us know that his friend group, like, there's some trouble in paradise. He didn't tell us what was going on, but he said he would update us this week. Now, one of our other listeners, Kyle, has written in.
Sorry, who's Kyle?
Kyle's written in before.
This must have been a while.
I don't know. This sounds
I feel like
familiar.
I've heard that name.
I mean, Kyle is a.
You're right.
No, but we gave. Is he a guy who's exposed his name, or we gave him that?
No,
name?
this is his actual name.
No, this is his name. But yes, so.
He drives a pickup truck. His name's Kyle.
Yeah, so Kyle has written in because he has something to say about our speculation on Mikey's situation.
Are we gonna read Kyle first?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So Kyle says, "Hey guys, I hope I'm not overstepping a boundary.
You're overstepping, Kyle.
But I wanted to put my 2 cents in about the Mikey situation. Last week when you guys were guessing what could have happened between him and his friends, I found myself guessing right along with you. I hope you guys don't mind, and I also hope Mikey doesn't mind, but he's officially become a friend to the show, even for the audience."
Jeez!
I agree with that. And no, we don't mind. He says, I've been going through some issues with my good friends as well, so I can definitely relate to the situation. So my guess is that it's something to do with rumors and speculation. I find that a lot of situations can escalate because people make assumptions or speculation or feed into rumors without going to the source. I'm hoping that didn't happen in his case, but that's my guess. Thanks, Kyle.
Huh.
I wish Kyle put his fucking age.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, like rumors might have.
Yeah, like, the friends are speculating certain things and stuff, which created a gap between. Yeah, so it's not the girl necessarily.
Well, because like when you speculate, but you don't like go to the source, like, oh, is this what happened? Oh, like it seems like da 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 da. Is that true? But you just like kind of run with it in your head. Then you
distance yourself from.
What does Sir Mikey say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for writing in, Kyle. Now we're all gonna find out what the truth is.
Sir Mikey.
Okay, so this is a long one. He did warn us last week, but he gave us the full detailed update. So this one is from Mikey, and he says, "Hey guys, so here it is, the long-awaited full detailed update on what happened between me and my friends. First, I need to give some context. Altogether, there's 4 of us."
Clear your voice. Shit.
What?
This is gonna be a long one. You gotta clear their voice.
Oh, sorry. There's just like a natural thing. Altogether, there's 4 of us. There's me, D, L, and A. You guys can give them fake names, but I'm making it easier for me to explain. So, L and A are in a relationship. They started dating many months ago, but we were all friends before that.
L and A are a girl and boy, I'm assuming? Or who knows what they are. But also L and A are dating each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, as he just said.
Yeah. And D is the single mingle.
Ah, dang, D.
I'm sorry, guys.
The entree.
So, me and L have known each other since 7th grade. And I'm much closer with L than the others. L knew a lot of personal things, as well as my whole reason for not being in a relationship during my 3-year single period of my life. However, I do not talk to L much out of school. I do talk a lot with D, both at and out of school. Me and D have a lot in common. We joke around, etc. But we know we care for each other. Now, with A, we don't have much in common, and we don't talk much. And when we did, the convos were very little. We've all seen each other at our lowest, and we've all been there for each other. Now, before me and my girlfriend began dating, she would have tiny interactions with me while I was with my friends at lunch. My friends, being somewhat antisocial like me, they would be awkward and silent while she talked to me, which gave her the impression that
they don't like her.
They didn't like her off the bat. Now, when we began dating, I told L, and he put that like L is somewhat the leader of the group. When we began dating, I told Elle that I would be hanging out with my girlfriend for the entire lunch, which somewhat jokingly, she said to me, "Wow, so you're betraying us? Wow."
Oh, Elle's a chick.
There's your answer. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. There's your answer.
Yeah, he said she. I took it as a joke simply because that's how we are. But it did get to me a bit, and I felt bad for it because
She didn't say it as a joke.
That was the last thing that I want my friends to think. After this, when I asked you guys for balancing time advice, after this was when I asked you guys for balancing time advice, And so I went with the route of having everyone be together at the same time while also playing Uno. When we weren't playing Uno, my girlfriend wouldn't really talk to them. She would, lost my place. She would feel awkward and she would just stare at her phone and talk only if someone started talking to her, which to me was fine. I didn't want her to feel as if she had to interact with them. She didn't have to do anything, and so sometimes she would just be there and I would talk to her, etc. Now, at my school, we have a class period called advisory, which is basically as long as lunch, but it was just used for the teachers to prepare for other classes. In this period, if your teacher gave you a pass, you could go to another class, which is what I did to have a class with my friends. So now I can spend a class with my friends, spend lunch with everyone together, and spend personal time with my girlfriend out of school whenever we could arrange plans. Not to mention, me and my friends would have occasional sleepovers once every 2 months.
Hey!
It was perfect. Everything was sunshine and rainbows, but then followed the gray clouds. LNA would get a little bit too comfortable and say really disrespectful remarks about my girlfriend. At times, they would say them to me, and other times in front of my girlfriend that made her think that they didn't like her even more. One day during class, they told me that she acts like a loser, which I took as them saying as a joke, but D would stand up for her and tell them that they're being rude. D was actually the only one that did like her. And didn't accuse me of, quote, betraying the group for spending time with her. He was respectful to me and knew that I struggle with balancing and was fine with me hanging out with her and not them. Oh, sorry.
Do we know age, gender?
No.
Dang it. That would help. Hold on.
No. A doesn't need to have a specific gender.
It would help.
No, I don't think it makes a difference. Hang out with me, not them. One day, Elle brought her Cards Against Humanity game and wanted us all to play, but my girlfriend was incredibly tired and didn't know how to play, and so she wasn't up to play that at that moment, which obviously is fine. Elle took it to heart and made a whole scene about it by getting up and leaving. We were all confused on why she left. Even A didn't know what to do, until they eventually got up and followed. My girlfriend even tried to take the blame for it, but she didn't have to since Elle gave a stupid reaction in my opinion. So it was just my girlfriend, me, and D. The next day, everything was silent. Nobody really talked to each other, so me and my girlfriend would talk. D would make a couple of jokes, A would laugh, and Elle would just stare at her phone and listen to music. The next day was February 9th. We were all at lunch, and it seemed like everything was getting better. Elle was trying to do this game on her phone with all of our input. She was picking out cards that we were based on our personality. Elle asked me, D, and A, and was planning on picking a card for my girlfriend. But as Elle was about to pick the card for my girlfriend, A blurts out loud, "No, do Pixel," which is her cat. Pixel is more important. A says this right in front of my girlfriend.
That's crazy.
Now I get it. A's cat is important to them, but you don't just blurt that out at all. My girlfriend gets up and leaves the cafeteria, and I quickly get up and follow her, trying to calm her down, trying to tell her that they didn't mean it, but at this point, I didn't believe myself. My girlfriend was mad to the point where she told me to go back to the cafeteria. She needed to calm down alone. So I went back inside, because if I stayed, I would have annoyed her more. I went back to the cafeteria, and I was heavily annoyed at them. I sat down, went on my phone, and ignored them entirely. They asked me what happened, and they asked me if we broke up, and I just shook my head no. I didn't want to talk to them. Then Elle got annoyed with me and got up and left. A then followed, and D stayed with me. I didn't talk to him either, but he sat with me to make sure I was fine and not alone, which I appreciate so much. My girlfriend then came back, and we talked and essentially told her that I'm done. And I essentially told her that I'm done with L and A. Repeatedly, they would pressure me into thinking that I was messing everything up. As much as I apologized to them for trying to figure it out, I had enough of it. I didn't care anymore. Elle texted me saying that she was annoyed with me and that I messed up everything. And usually I would be apologetic, but this time I couldn't be bothered. I would always apologize for the things I felt I did wrong. I would always put others before me because all I wanted was to see the people closest to me happy. And I wish I could have gotten the same treatment back from Elle. Elle, for the longest time, knew that I couldn't be in a relationship because I feared this exact thing. And instead of reassuring me, she pressured me. She told me I was dragging the group down, so I separated myself from them. Now, there is some fault in this whole thing that I will take the blame for. I shouldn't have told my friends... I should have told my friends to stop. But at the same time, I took it in as a joke. I didn't want to think that they didn't like her. I wanted to think that they were just joking around and that everything was going to be fine. But we all know how that went. They just weren't compatible. Since then, D hangs out with me and my girlfriend on some days, and some days he hangs out with them. I specifically told L not to make D feel in the middle, and I constantly make sure D knows he doesn't have to hang out with me and my girlfriend. It's completely fine if he hangs out with them. All I want is for them to stick together now that I'm out of the picture. L did eventually try to clear the air and confronted me and apologized to fix things, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to brush it under the rug because my girlfriend did get hurt by them. She felt disrespected, and I'm not going to say it's okay after that. Neither L or A have yet to even apologize to my girlfriend, the person that they disrespected. And since we haven't talked, since then we haven't talked. So there's the whole update. I hope it makes sense. I wrote this all during math. And
pay attention, you fuck.
And before you guys yell at me
for
listening to the podcast during math, in my defense, my teacher looks like the bald evil wizard from the Smurfs, and he's incredibly boring.
Oh my God, Gargamel.
Does he have like big brows?
Is that his name?
That's his name in the Smurfs, Gargamel.
How do you know the name?
Because I had a boss that looked just like Gargamel.
He wears a turtleneck, right?
He wears like a coat,
and
he has like weird teeth.
Okay. Yes.
The fact that you knew the name right after that. Now, regarding your guys' assumptions from my last submission, I would say Joe was the closest to getting it right. I think if they knew their boundaries and didn't say remarks that would disrespect my girlfriend, things would be different than they are now. But again, I should have communicated with them and told them to stop. But I also would have wanted them to be respectful in the first place. Anyways, that's all. I'm sorry if this thing was all over the place. Now, though, you guys are officially a part of my personal life, and you've entertained me every week. So simply thank you. Thought I'd give you guys some appreciation because you all deserve it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Mikey. Thanks,
Mikey.
Oh, can I go first?
Of course.
Okay. First, I will say, Mikey, honestly, I'm so sorry to hear all of that.
Yeah.
While Joe was reading it, I was just like, oh, Mikey, no, you
it's all happened in
tried.
the span of 2 months?
Yeah, crazy.
Jesus. That's what I thought. Like, he's only been
Well, no, he said it started when, like, before they were dating, and, like, she would come by, and, like, they would kind of not really give her the cold shoulder, but not interact with her. So she already felt like, they didn't like her. So that it started probably longer than that.
I will say, Mikey, fuck that. Do not take blame for shit. If it happened exactly how you're saying it happened, which I believe it did, because that was fucking clear cut, don't apologize for shit. Don't apologize because you didn't tell them. You don't need to tell them to be respectful. They're not children in a sense. Yeah, you shouldn't need to. Like, and because you guys are friends and you guys probably make those jokes with each other, of course you're gonna think, okay, if my girlfriend's going to be a part of this, we do make those jokes. And, I would think the same thing too. Like, you guys aren't being serious.
Who jokes with someone that they don't really know and calls them a loser?
Well, that's like, to some people, that's how you break the ice. And
if someone tried to break the ice, it's
like,
one
okay,
thing if I call you guys a loser. I know you guys. If I just met you and I'm like, you're such a loser, would you take that as a joke?
As like a dark humor guy, who's like, I would say I'm the most darkest of the dark when it comes to humor. You don't just jump right in.
It's rude. That's not dark humor. Loser is not dark humor. It's just rude.
You toss a little. You toss.
So, to me, I think they toss though.
Who said it? Who said it? L? L. To me, L.
Wait. Okay, so when Hugh said the whole gender thing, what is their gender? I slightly agree with him, because if L is the only girl in the group, then maybe she feels threatened by another girl being in the group.
Yep.
Because he already said D is a guy.
Yep. So, hold on to D. D sounds like a boy.
D's a homie.
D sounds like the boy.
D seems like he's really just trying to keep the peace, and like that's all you can really ask.
Yeah.
Go to Saskatchewan with D, bro.
So if that is the case where L is the only girl, maybe that's why L feels like you're ruining the group. Because some people feel threatened.
I got all the attention. Now she gets some attention.
Pretty much. And like, it is unfortunate. L, in my eyes, needs to grow up and get over herself. And A is just doing whatever L does. Yeah, because it seems like
his girlfriend.
Exactly. So whether A is a girl or a guy, A just seems like they don't want to piss off L.
Or neither. You don't know A's gender.
Sorry, if A has a penis or a vagina or both.
Oh my God, Des.
If A, who gives
whatever A is,
could easily be non-binary.
Whatever A feels like they are, then they just don't want to piss off L in my eyes. Because if L is the quote unquote leader, then
The reason I say that the gender thing doesn't matter, I get what you're saying about the whole threatening thing, but let's say, for argument's sake, that A identified as a female, right? I think that no matter what, A and L are in a relationship. A, like you said, kind of just has been following along what L does. L has kind of asserted herself as like the leader of the group. So I don't think it's like threatening because it's like another girl. I think it would be she's threatened. I do think there's a certain level of being threatened. I do agree with that part. I just don't think the gender has anything to do with it. I think it's more so someone who doesn't, like, from the jump, Mikey's girlfriend felt like they didn't like her, so she was a little standoffish to them. So I feel like Elle probably took that as like, oh, like, you're not embracing me, I'm not gonna embrace you. But
I feel like everybody on the outside feels like that. Like, any girlfriend I have, and I was around their
coming
friends.
into a new group of friends, like,
you are
awkward.
Standoffish.
It's very
it is what it
rare
is.
that right off the bat, you're just like, oh my God, we're one big happy family. Like
Hugh, if you're dating somebody, like, because you are who you are and your dark humor and stuff like that, you're not going to meet their friends for the first time and jump off with the dark humor. That's what I mean. You're going to be kind of standoffish
I thought,
and judge how you can be. And I feel like that's what his girlfriend was trying to do.
Like at first?
His girlfriend seems like she was fine. Like,
how was his?
She was just quiet and, like, you know.
Yeah, the time that he brought them all together to play Uno. But
and on her phone?
In her defense, like, you guys are the group. Talk to me. You don't make me feel welcomed. I'm the guest. You don't expect the guest to come and be the center of attention and be like, oh.
I'm in the middle because it's like you can kind of come off as I don't want to be. Because, like, because I think of, like, my group, we're very much just like, we've always been like, if you're new, like, hey, come in, whatever. We try to make you feel welcome.
For sure.
But then, but the reason why I asked what the girlfriend is because I'm thinking, what kind of message did she send sitting there being on her phone, not being interested?
See, but
so because like when you say don't be sorry for anything, I'm like, no, you have to take accountability.
Man, he didn't do anything.
You didn't.
He says when we weren't playing Uno, my girlfriend wouldn't really talk to them. She would feel awkward and would just stare at her phone.
I wonder why she felt awkward.
And talk only if someone starts talking to her, which to me was fine because I didn't feel like
exactly.
Is she introvert? I'm assuming she's an introvert.
She seems like she's a little bit introverted, but I mean,
they all are. The reason why I say that is because like what you're saying is pretty much like, you know, if she didn't want to be there, she would not be there.
No, but she might have felt like, hey, I'm gonna just be here because my boyfriend wants me to be
exactly
here.
But she's there.
But
that's all that really matters.
I've had friends who have brought around, like, I had a friend who brought, and she was like outgoing and loud and whatever, and her boyfriend, she brought him around and he was like not only shy but like so quiet. Like, you ask him a question and you're like, huh? What? And you're like right beside him. You can't even hear him. Like that. No, seriously, he was that shy. And it's like he only spoke to you if you spoke to him first and whatever. But it's like once you do that, you show the person like, hey, I am taking the initiative
and I'm trying
to get to know you. And they let down their walls. And like, yeah, he was still shy, but like now, like anytime I see him, he's warm, he's welcoming, he's still quiet, he's still shy, but like he will talk to me. Yeah, that's his personality, and that's fine. But like when someone is shy and then you kind of meet them with like resistance and like resentment and you're nasty towards them, they're not gonna feel like opening up to you. You know, like you can't fault her if she's shy or for feeling awkward. I've been in that situation
I'm just asking questions.
Because if you I know. If they're at a group and this is their first time like together like that playing Uno, then if I'm her, I'm also like, when you guys are talking, I don't know the jokes you guys are saying. You guys have been best friends for years. Like, I am the outsider. You guys aren't really talking to me.
Who was the 7th grade one?
That is L.
Oh, so that's new.
L is being a dickhead right now, though.
Long.
Well, but
from
L
17 to 7th.
But that's the longest one.
That's the longest one.
L is the one that he's known the longest.
Yeah.
Nah, I thought.
But D is the one that he's closer to as of now. Because L, he only spoke to during school.
It doesn't really
mostly.
sound like he was really close with everyone except for from the get-go.
Everyone except for A.
For D. D sounds like he's been the closest to in general. L just kind of seems like you're there, and A just seems like you're kind of there.
D is the most balanced one.
But he describes that L, you know, he's known L the longest.
But they don't talk a lot outside of school.
So to me, it's like,
And they don't really talk a lot.
Exactly. So what I mean is like you're not really that close.
Here,
You're
no, they're close. He says, me and Elle have known each other since 7th grade, and I'm much closer with Elle than the others. Elle knew a lot of personal things, as well as my whole reason for not being in a relationship during my 3-year single period of my life. However, I do not talk to Elle much out of school. I do talk a lot with D, both in and out of school. Me and D have a lot in common. We joke around, etc., but we know we care for each other. With A, we don't have much in common. We don't talk much, and when we did, the convos were very little. But we've seen each other at their lowest, and they've all been there for each other. That's the dynamic, which is fine because every friend group you have the one that you're the least close with, which is Mikey and A, and then L. Just those friends. It's like,
I've known you the longest.
Yeah.
But it's a school thing mostly if we look at it. And then with D, it's balanced because D seems like a very balanced person.
The boy.
Yeah.
So I do feel like L has a problem, not with Mikey.
What's wrong with the chick?
Because I feel like even if this was D, L would act the same way to
You
whoever
think?
D is. L, I think L has the problem.
Like if D brought in someone.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. L would have a problem with that and treat that person the same way.
L's threatened.
That's how I feel. I feel like L
L's
is threatened.
I think so too. I think because Mikey tried to handle it, like he made sure he took the advisory period to make sure he had a class with them, so it's just friend time.
Exactly.
He brings them all together at lunch, and he does his girlfriend thing on the side outside
Exactly,
of school,
'cause
and also does his friends outside of school. Like I feel like he really did.
He really tried to balance. Yeah.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah. So it seems like
That's why I don't think he needs to apologize. He did try.
That's a fair observation because at this point it's just
What
seeming
else do you
like
expect him
Elle
to
has
do?
an issue.
Exactly. And D even stood up and was like, "Yo, chill, like,
Hey, yo.
relax." And for L to, later on then continue, things got awkward at first, and then, L tried to kind of, act like everything is fine. And for A to make the comment about the cat, no, do the cat instead. The cat is more important.
No, that was A actually.
That's why I said A.
Oh,
A
I thought you
sounds
said
like a pussy.
A saying that is coming from how
L.
A feels, L feels.
Oh yeah.
A sounds
And
like
L-
a
A is L's
A
yes
is-
man.
A
And
is the
I
weasel.
believe if L was like, that was rude and addressed it right then and there,
A would have been-
everything would have been fine.
Yeah.
If L stood up
The
and
cat thing was disrespectful.
it was very disrespectful, and Mikey's girlfriend had all right to walk away.
Listen, I love my dog, but if we're all sitting here and someone is like, to leave out one person, like, no,
yeah,
do
do
my
the dog instead.
Nah.
Especially somebody already feels left out.
Nice.
No,
and, like-
that was done on purpose.
And I'm
A
glad
and
you're
L have had conversations on the side.
Of course, 'cause they're
about
dating.
Mikey's girlfriend, and like,
L is
if you think they're disrespectful to her face, they're probably more
Hey, yo.
disrespectful behind her
Exactly.
back.
Mikey, cut off A. He sounds like a pussy.
No, he hasn't
he
spoken
doesn't
to
speak
A or
to
L.
A or L really.
Cut him off.
He already did.
Completely.
And the part where you said your girlfriend walked away and then you went after her and she just needed to be alone. I do like the fact that you went after her, one, because I would have stayed there and cussed my friends, not gonna lie to you, and then by the time I go after her, she's long gone.
Where'd you go?
I was gonna say I don't like the fact that you went back and sat at the table and just
No,
sat
but
there
he
quietly.
said he knows her well enough to know that she just needed space.
No,
Like,
no, I
everyone's
know.
different.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. Like when you were reading the story, I was like, oh man, that's how they get you. They tell you they want to be alone, but they really don't. No, Mikey. But then you
I don't
said
really want to be
It's a
alone.
trap.
exactly. That's what I was
want
thinking.
you to
Yeah.
come with me.
But then when you said she came back, I'm like, okay, she really does like you. She had her time, she cooled off, and then maybe she came back and saw that those two were gone and was like, okay, she can sit here now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I
bro.
personally, I don't believe you're wrong. I believe you handled the situation the way
Yeah, good job, dude.
you should have.
Am I crazy to think that this situation can be like redeemed though?
You're not crazy. You're just Joe.
I know. I'm starting to learn that I need especially with friendships.
Yeah, man.
I'm like I need to stop
you
trying to
can't
be
force
peacemaker.
people. Yeah,
But I
man.
just feel like literally if Elle can just check her ego at
But
the
L
door
will
L's not
not.
gonna check
and
Yeah.
just be vulnerable, because here's the thing though,
I was
Elle
not checking her
to
ego.
a certain extent wanted to repair it because
No,
she apologized
to Mikey,
to
not
Mikey.
to the girl.
No, I know, but I'm saying, what if there was some sort of conversation where it was like, Elle, I appreciate the conversation and I don't want to just throw away years of friendship, but it needs to be addressed with my girlfriend. You can't apologize to me
But then
when
it's
you disrespected
it's
her.
not genuine.
What do you mean?
It's L apologizing to the girlfriend for Mikey's sake, not because L means the apology to the girl. and Elle needs to
Listen,
mean
if
the
I was Mikey's
apology.
girlfriend, I would never be
I'm not
friends
taking
with
that
Elle
sick.
ever.
Suck my dick.
But it's like, it's for the
Suck
sake
my
of
clits.
for the sake of peace.
Thank you.
Come on.
For the sake of peace, no, because peace is war and lies.
Because it's like, if this is someone who is important to Mikey, and she, like, if I was in the girlfriend's position, it's like, okay, I don't need to be besties with Elle. We can just be cool and cordial.
But we
I'll
will
take
not
the
be
apology.
cool and cordial.
No, because
You don't think?
that resentment
No.
and anger is still going to leak out every now and then.
Exactly. And you're going to, and even when you are trying, it's going to look like you're forcing yourself to try.
I just don't like, it makes me sad that
You
he's
got
just
upset
like,
that I wasn't
he's
feeling
removed
well?
himself from the situation. Like, that just, to me, that's sad.
Nah,
Sucks,
man. Mikey,
but
you did
good
the
for
right
him,
thing
man.
still. Yeah.
No. I agree. I don't think he handled it wrong. I'm just saying I wish that.
It's unfortunate,
Yeah.
yes. But
Life, bud, life.
Exactly. That is
Wash
life.
your feet and keep walking.
Sometimes your friends get a significant other and they just start acting brand new. And so it go. There's nothing you can do about it except for try. And when you try, what else can you do? They got to meet you halfway. And if they're not even walking quarter way, then forget it. Because that, to me, that's not a real friendship now.
It's funny though, because I think a lot of the time it's like the partner. You know how that you guys were guessing, like, oh, like the girlfriend probably came in.
I thought
Vandals, like-
it was just dudes, and I thought it was a dude group. That's why.
No, because like that's
That's what I thought too. I didn't think
That's
there was
why I
one
said
girl in the group.
boys. I'm like,
Yeah.
the chick's not gonna want to go to Saskatchewan with them. It's the boys.
Yeah,
The
I didn't think, I
boys.
really didn't think there was one girl.
He didn't bring up Saskatchewan. I want to know about that too.
Well, to be fair, he didn't specify that this was. I mean, I guess we can assume, but like he didn't say that this was the group.
Yeah,
that
I
he
mean,
was supposed to go to Saskatchewan
Mikey
with.
seems like the kind of dude that has a small group.
Yeah,
He doesn't seem like
yeah.
a multiple. I'm not
Multiple group
He doesn't
kinda guy.
seem like that kind of guy. So
I mean, I think the best way to go is to have like a small group of good friends rather than just like.
Are they good friends at this fucking point?
Well, why
Nah,
you
man.
get so mad?
Sorry, like Elle is being a real dickhead, for real. Like, you have your significant other here in the group.
I don't know.
What the fuck is the problem if
What's
my
there not to
girlfriend's
know?
here?
My train of thought is, let's give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Okay,
No.
Mikey did what he had to do, or like, you know, he handled it the best way he could given the circumstances. His girlfriend did as well. D is handling it flawlessly, like, you know, for someone who's not involved but kind of adjacent to the situation. Fuck A, whatever. And I think of A, I think of like Pretty Little Liars. Sorry. But Elle, I'm like, there has to be something going on with Elle. Maybe it's the jealousy thing. Maybe it's like her own insecurities coming out. Like sometimes you don't realize things until you're kind of confronted with it. So maybe Mikey's girlfriend has qualities or features or something that made her jealous and she internalized it and spewed that hatred towards the girlfriend. Maybe she's super insecure about something. Maybe she low-key had feelings for Mikey. Maybe
Probably.
like there's so many possibilities, and like it doesn't excuse the behavior, but I'm just thinking like maybe if there was an open and honest conversation that, you know, they could move into a positive place from this. You don't think so?
Bro. Nah.
Yeah, I'm on Team Hugh. She's done still.
Done,
Yeah,
fam.
man.
She's
Especially because
fucking
Mikey
done,
said
fam.
that
She's
out of all of
stumped,
them,
bro.
she's the one who knows like his actual feelings when it comes to these things.
Yeah.
And you're gonna act like this? That's fucking crazy. You know, I haven't had a girlfriend for 3 years. You know, obviously him
And
saying
she's kind
that.
of like whatever his insecurities were, she
knows.
making all that happen.
Hey,
Exactly.
Bro.
So
Is
that
your girlfriend prettier than Elle?
Well,
He's probably laughing right now too.
Well,
He's
I'm
like,
sure
yes.
he would think so. Yeah, because
No, yes, he know. He will never say it out loud.
yes, he would. He's dating
No,
one
no,
of
no,
them.
no, no, no.
yeah, but like if she's not, you're not gonna say.
You're not gonna
yeah.
say it out loud.
Yeah, you're not.
In
You're
his
not.
brain, he knows.
His
Yeah.
girlfriend's really pretty. I've seen
I'm not
pictures.
asking that question.
Oh,
I'm actually
prettier than Elle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that will play into
Well,
it too.
if Elle's physical appearance is anything
Because
like
I'm thinking
her,
about it.
her actions, she's
Let's
real
say
ugly.
let's say you're dating Hugh. I'm here with my girlfriend. Me, you, my girlfriend, and you know, we have another friend who are friends. Hugh comes, you know, we're trying to bond with Hugh for whatever reason, but Hugh is being his introverted self.
See.
And I'm like, oh, let's play, you know, whatever. Let's play not spin the bottle.
What?
That's what I thought
Damn.
about. Let's play like,
Guys,
you
wanna
know,
play spin the bottle, cock
solitaire
edition?
or
It's
whatever.
not that type of friend group.
Let's play spoons or whatever.
We're not Lizzie, man.
And he was like, you know, I'm not really feeling good. I think I'm out this round.
See.
And I kiss my teeth and I get up and I leave. That speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Because you didn't say, you know, you didn't ask no question. You got upset because somebody's not feeling well. That's
you can't
crazy.
force someone to play a game with you. That's
You know what I
childish.
mean?
That's
Fuck
childish.
wrong
So
with
that's
this
what
guy?
I mean. Like, even from that, I would have lost it from that.
But that's like when someone's just looking for anything to hate them about. Oh, you don't want to play Uno? Fuck you. You don't want to play Cards Against Humanity?
You don't want to do anything we want to do.
Probably some
It's
deeper
like,
shit
yeah,
with
I have
Al,
different
bro.
interests. I don't
Yeah,
wanna
I'm
play it.
interested in Mikey, not you guys.
I'm
Like,
not
fuck
feeling
you guys.
great right now, you know?
So,
I think
yeah,
there's some
man.
deeper shit with L, but you're probably never gonna know.
I'm glad you and your girlfriend are good, though.
Hey, good for you, bro. And then A's a fucking weasel. No offense. I know that's your bud, but your bud's acting like a real fucking bitch.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. A doesn't seem like they have their own mind at this point. And D,
What does my girlfriend want?
and D,
What does she want? Whatever she wants,
A's
I want.
mentality is like happy wife, happy life.
yeah,
Like, I'm just trying to-
Hey,
I'm just trying to survive.
survive.
I
Like,
just
listen,
want pussy and I want to survive. What do you want, L? What do you want? I'll do whatever you want.
You can't be that mad at A because A's just trying to keep the peace
Yeah,
in their
yeah.
relationship, you know?
A's a fucking weasel.
And because you and
Did we
A
talk about
already,
weasels last week?
yeah, and because you and
Happy
A
wife, happy life, bro. You're
aren't
gonna
as
die
close,
sad.
A probably doesn't care that much. Like, you guys are already not
Yeah,
close,
you don't give
whatever.
a shit. You ain't sucking A's dick.
But in terms of D, I don't think you should bring it up too often. You know, oh, you don't have to split the time between me and them. You can go with them. I don't want to break up the group.
Just make it genuine, bro.
But if you keep saying it, I feel like D's going to feel like you don't want to talk to him either.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously that's not the case. Obviously, D knows he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But if you keep mentioning it, it's going to feel like you don't want him.
Like he's trying to push him away?
Yeah. And then you will be alone. And that's what we're trying to
Then
avoid.
you're just gonna be you and your
being
girl.
alone. Yeah.
And then you're gonna be alone, bro.
Yeah. But
Yeah, just hang out with D when you want to hang out with D, bud. But I think you're doing pretty good.
and like, I think if you see the other two too, you know, just a hey, what's up, not a conversation, just like, you know, so nobody can say you're being disrespectful or you saw them and
do what you want. Do what you want. Don't do it because like, oh, I
Well,
just
the
don't
only
want them
reason-
to think this. No, fuck him.
the only reason why I say that is because obviously he values them, like Joe says.
Do what you want to do, bud.
Give
If
them a
you
look
want-
ahead nod.
If you want to, you
don't
it.
have to walk past them in the hall and act like they don't exist.
Yes. If you want to acknowledge their existence, do it. If you don't, don't.
Yeah, but the hanging out and, you know, me trying to make you guys mix with my girlfriend, those days are over.
Yeah, bud. Hang out with D. Hang out with D when you actually want to hang out with D. Make it genuine. Don't be like, well,
And I hope
I haven't
you-
hanged with D in a week. I gotta hang with.
I hope you can have these conversations with your girlfriend as well.
Yeah.
And be very
What if the
open with
girlfriend
her.
listens with him?
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool,
What's
bro.
up, girlfriend?
What's up, girl?
Hey.
What you guys doing under the LA River,
What
bud?
is wrong with you?
What are you doing in the
What is wrong
desert,
with you,
Mikey?
dude?
I saw the pictures. You were there with your girlfriend.
All they're doing is taking pictures and
Oh, they're
holding
just
hands.
taking pictures and holding hands.
I apologize
if
for
his
him.
girlfriend does listen, she just clicked off.
Nah, man. Hold,
She's like,
hold her
Mikey.
ears open, Mikey.
She's like, you listen to this shit?
What
What?
you doing, Mike? No, she's gonna be like, wow, Mikey, you're popular. You're popular.
Literally, the fact that like it's not only us, like our viewers are
Yeah.
invested.
Exactly.
I
She's
love
like,
it.
wow, you're a popular guy, Mikey. This makes me more attracted to you, buddy.
Oh my god.
You know how like on like the news they have the people who are in the studio and then they have their like field agents. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like Mikey's like, okay, now to you, Mikey, like on the field.
Well, I'm at the LA River.
What is wrong with you?
I'm here with my girlfriend.
You're actually such a creep.
Yeah. Also, Mikey,
Bro, I want him to get.
Stop with the LA River.
the last thing
Where
I will
else are they
say.
gonna go?
Eugene, first of all, you don't even know if he's in LA.
I saw a desert.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna assume
LA is in a desert.
it's practically a fucking desert right now. Have you seen LA? It's a war zone. It's a desert.
What?
There we go. Because a desert
Everyone's
and war zone.
leaving. They're the same shit. Have you been to the Middle East?
Oh my. So what I will say, Mikey, is I will agree with you. Whatever you want to do. So if you feel like a conversation needs to be had, then have that conversation.
Do what's best
You
for you,
don't
buddy.
want to graduate and then you have unfinished things you didn't say to them, or something on your chest. Get it off sooner than later. As difficult as it may be for you to say certain things to some of them, say it same ways.
And if you don't, then just move on with your life. Just accept if you didn't
Yeah.
say shit, and you just have to accept
Just as long as you don't dwell on negative things.
Yeah, but just also keep in mind that like coming from us who are like neutral I mean, we're obviously gonna lean in your direction, but like we're still neutral.
Nah.
And
I'm
we
Team D.
feel
I'm not
like-
gonna lie to you. Still,
Why? Because of the initials?
duh, duh.
No, but it's like we do feel like you handled it as best you could. I mean, you can always look back and be like, oh, I should have done this. I could have done this differently. But like I understand not wanting to kind of believe that your friends are just being
Yeah,
rude. You're kind
yeah.
of like, nah, like they're just kidding.
Yeah, man.
And you're like, yeah, okay, the joke wasn't great, but like I understand why you would kind of compartmentalize it in that way, because you're like, no, like these are my friends, they know she's important to me, like they're not just gonna be rude, like who would do that?
Nah, you're
But-
just playing dumb.
Because even like,
Well, no, he said like even though he like low-key knew, he was just kind of being hopeful
Yeah,
that
you're being
you know,
naive.
like even my
It's
friends,
okay.
like
You're young.
I've had girlfriends where they're like, yo, she's a fucking weirdo. And like I'll laugh and I'll be like,
At
yeah,
least they told you.
you know what? But that's why I said the loser thing to me wasn't that serious, because
Yeah.
that's how me and my friends talk. Like
No,
if
but
I
wait.
feel like your girlfriend's a little loser, like she's a loser, but that's your girlfriend at the end of the
Is that
day.
your friends courting you and being like, hey, courting your girl for you and being like, hey, this is not one? Or is
No,
them
no,
being
they're
joking?
just joking. Like
Oh, okay.
you know, when somebody's you're trying to talk to them and they're acting a certain way, like yo, she's a fucking weirdo, bro. That's who you're dating.
You're
And,
a
like,
weirdo dude.
Yeah, man, and you guys laugh about it, so I get why you think it's a joke. But yeah, they took it too far with the fucking cat thing in her face. Nah, the cat.
what'd you call it? The fucking cat.
The fucking cat is more important than my girlfriend. Don't fucking be disrespectful.
Pixel's a cute name for a cat, though.
It is. It is. Fuck that. Fuck the name.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Joe, god damn it.
Fuck them and their cat.
Yeah. Go fuck your cat. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, no, that's too far?
Chill.
Oh.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not, Hugh?
I don't know.
Yeah, but good job, Mikey. You're doing great, man.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Just make sure you remember these stories. You'll look back and just laugh and be like, fucking people.
Nah,
Yeah.
Just move forward. Wash your feet and keep walking, bro.
I'm sure he bathes.
Yeah, Hugh. Like, your sayings make no sense. Because I'm like, wash your feet and keep walking. Like, were you not wearing shoes? And, like, if you wash them, keep walking, you're just going to
You get dirty again.
Like, no one says that.
It's okay.
Except for
Did you just make that up?
No.
No,
Where'd you
'cause
hear that?
No, from a wise person.
Oh God.
Probably one of his barefoot hippie friends.
I don't have hippie friends.
One of the
You are.
losers. One of the nerds he went to the concert with.
While they're,
Just wash your feet and keep walking, bro.
Yeah, while they're
That's
like
the way of
dancing.
life. Yeah, man.
No, they weren't hippie nerds. They're just,
Oh, the hippies were over
they're
there.
like, those kind of nerds they were, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
All right, but yeah, thank you, Mikey, for writing in. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle, is that the direction you thought it would go in? Because I
I don't
know.
remember what
I
that
feel
was.
like Kyle's relating to this shit. Like, oh my God, Mikey, I went through the same thing.
Kyle's like, Mikey, man, we got some stuff to talk about, bro.
Come on,
Let's
take a truck
exchange
line.
Instagrams.
But yeah, thank you both for writing in. Mikey, thank you for the like you explained that perfectly.
Perfectly.
It was long, but it was needed. It was like necessary to get it all
Yeah,
out.
pay attention in fucking math, man.
Yeah, what the fuck's
Even
wrong
if
with you, bro?
Gargamel is your teacher,
Yeah, come on, man. What the fuck?
you can learn some spells. Like
Oh, shit.
He cast spells?
Gargamel, yeah.
Let it
And that's why he needs the Smurfs
Wait,
to take their magic.
No, I need to look it up. Hold on.
He has like big teeth, or his two front teeth are big.
Gargamel Smurfs.
Yeah,
Oh, him?
yeah. Gargamel.
Oh, did you see it? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a wizard.
Mikey said that.
No, I know, but like I don't remember ever seeing him, but I never like watched the Smurfs like that.
That's why you don't remember seeing him.
There's a live action version.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's one too,
Imagine
and I
being
don't
the
think
man
there's
that looks
a-
like that, aka Mikey's teacher.
Yeah, I had a boss that looked like that.
Ooh, maybe
It was
it's the same
crazy.
person. Maybe
That's
your-
what I
maybe
thought
your
too. I
boss
wanted to ask him, but then
is
he
now
quit.
a teacher. Well, yeah, maybe he's teaching now.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
But yes, if you are listening and you want to write in a story, a question, whatever, it's thissquareroom.com. Now, I heard something recently, and I was kind of like, it's one of those things that you're just like, are you kidding me? This woman fell in love with a pigeon.
You thought what?
Why is that shocking?
A pigeon.
Why is that shocking?
Why is that shocking?
Have you heard about people that fall in with roller coasters and all that shit? And all these bitches are
Yes,
lonely out
the
here.
thing is,
I'm not
the
shocked.
pigeon is a
For-
living thing, and like I don't think it's consenting to whatever's happening.
Is it the same pigeon?
Yeah, it's a pigeon. She said that she actually raised him from a baby, and
She's a pedophile.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's like your child.
Oh my God.
How are you gonna fall in love with your baby? So yeah, she raised him from a child. Like,
Well, technically, she's a step parent, so it's okay.
yeah, but if you adopt, it's still your child. It's still as valid.
She didn't adopt; she just raised.
She just stole him off the street.
You see what I'm saying?
I actually wonder how that came to be. Did she just take
Yeah.
him from his nest? But yeah, she said it's one of the most fulfilling relationships in her life. And apparently he feels two very intense feelings. He feels very passionate love and hateful jealousy. So I guess he's jealous
of when she leaves and when she goes places.
I don't know. Maybe
he starts pecking at her.
Maybe if she's
Bitch, you're not going nowhere.
Talking to a seagull, he gets pissed off.
He's standing at the window.
Is there a picture of her?
Of a picture of her?
Yeah.
No, I have a video though. If you want to see
Of the white lady. I mean, of the lady. I don't know if she's white.
See how unattractive she is.
Oh, that's not nice, Hugh.
Come on, no one pretty's gonna fall in love with her.
I don't know, man.
No one pretty's gonna fall in love.
We're in 2022.
Here, look.
Yeah, she looks exactly what I thought she would look like.
And he fixated and fell madly in love with me, and I with him. That was the beginning of one of the most meaningful relationships in my life.
You know what? Do what you gotta do, bro.
He had two main emotions, which was passionate love and hateful jealousy.
Jeez.
I had this.
Hey, do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, she's older though. She definitely looks like she's at least 65.
65-year-old virgin.
She gotta do what she gotta do. As Venus, maybe she can get in contact with Venus. Hey, you gotta be.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, unless she had a relationship with a man, I really hope she's a virgin and not do. That's what I'm saying. Like, how does a bird consent?
Come on, peck this
It
pussy.
doesn't.
Peck this pussy.
Can you imagine?
Oh,
right on her
Eugene!
clit.
Stop! Ow! That hurts. You guys are making me like squeeze my legs together.
Just flap,
Nah.
That's probably how she
flapping his
comes.
wings like, yeah, you like that. You like that, bitch.
That's actually so disgusting.
You
Guys.
like that? You give me that wing style.
Well, okay. If we're speaking about like unconventional relationships, you know the singer Maya.
Nope.
Okay. Well, anyways, she recently revealed that she is in a sologamous relationship.
What the fuck is that now?
Like monogamous is 2, and then solo is
It's too
1.
many terms.
Mono is 2, and then solo is 1.
So she's not in a relationship.
She's been happily married to herself for 7 years.
Yo,
Married.
that's a lot of masturbating.
Is this better or worse than the guy that married that sex doll
I'd
and
rather
then
the
divorced
sex
her and then
doll
married the
still.
toaster?
Oh, fuck it. Never mind.
You forgot about
Yeah,
the
I
toaster?
forgot about the
Aggressive
toaster.
nips, bro. Aggressive nips.
Aggressive nips,
Fuck.
yeah.
They're both sad.
Yeah.
I'm both looking at that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Actually,
No, but
I'll
I
go
think-
with the doll one. Because
Is
the doll
worse.
one is more like illusional. Delusional. Whoa, illusional. Was more delusional and psychotic. The self one is like, you're just sad.
No, but I think it's just like, I love me.
No,
I
but
don't care
to
if
say
anyone
that-
else loves me.
Yeah.
To say that and be married to yourself are two different things for 7 years.
You could like
Narcissist.
I've seen people do like self-love ceremonies and stuff.
That's
so
fine.
fucking weird and
But to be
somewhat
married,
depressing.
But legally, you can't sign like marriage documents.
how do you
to
know
yourself.
that? If you can sign it
Well,
to a fucking doll.
Look in this day and age, who the fuck knows, man?
But he lives in Kazakhstan, so I don't know what the rules are there. But she
in
lives in the
Kazakhstan,
USA.
you marry Luke.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, Hugh.
No, but you know what I mean. I feel like it's different.
No, they're both sad.
But like 7 years, like good for that. That's longer than a lot of marriages.
I
Gotta,
think
cause
she's just,
there's no work.
Because there was a woman. I
Let
don't
me
know
see
if
a
you guys
picture
heard
of this
this.
bitch.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys heard of There was another woman who.
Some chick married her best friend.
No. She married herself, but then she actually divorced herself because she wanted to
Be in a
pursue.
relationship.
She wanted to be in touch with
she was
reality.
tired of masturbating.
Bitch, you're too pretty to be married to yourself.
Wow, so because she's prettier than the pigeon lady.
Nah, what it is she's fucking psycho,
Yes.
and she's been told she's fucking psycho, and people cannot handle her psycho shit.
No. She has people that are not honest with her, and they just blow smoke up her ass all the time.
No way.
And come on.
She looks fucking crazy, Hugh.
I'm not saying she doesn't. I didn't say she's not. But I also know chicks like that have friends that just blow smoke up their ass all the time.
I don't even think she has friends.
No, she has friends.
No way.
But they just blow smoke up her ass.
No way.
You know how many girls I know have friends like that?
She might have had friends 6 years ago.
She has friends.
Until
No.
6 until
No.
they realized she was serious about the self
No,
love.
but they're not going to confront. They're just gonna be like, oh yeah, you do. You're fake, sister.
No way.
Wait
No
a
way.
minute.
You.
No
so
way.
if I held a ceremony.
I
For your-
wouldn't go.
Joe, I don't support you.
Wait,
I wouldn't
just
go.
let me ask
No.
the question.
There's
I
no
don't
questions
want you
asked.
to.
They gave
Down
you
my
the
throat.
answer.
Wait a
I'm not
minute.
jumping down no one's throat. I'm not gonna
That
fucking
sounds
tell you.
lovely.
If you told me this, no. If you told me this, I'll just leave.
Hold on. If, imagine you guys know.
Fuck me.
You know, I went through a rough patch emotionally, and
Go
I'm
to a
just
fucking
I'm
therapist.
coming into my own, and maybe my therapist is like, you know what?
Your therapist is a shit therapist if they
know,
tell you that.
You know what RuPaul says? If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else?
RuPaul.
Can I get an amen?
No.
No, but seriously, it's just like, so if I held like not like a marriage certificate. But if
I know your
ceremony,
friends will go. Because
maybe a couple of them, but I don't think everyone would show up.
some of them would be like, I would hope. The ones I'm thinking of would be like, you're psychotic. Go to a therapist.
I think if you wanted to do like, I'm gonna take time for myself, self-love kind of thing, for sure, I'd be like, good for you.
No,
I
want to
support
hold
it.
the ceremony.
But if you were doing the whole ceremony thing,
Okay.
I wouldn't be there, but I would want to hear how it went. And if I realized like you were being serious about like loving yourself, no,
I wouldn't do that. But you know what I would do?
That'd be my last
I would hold
episode.
a funeral for myself.
What?
I'd hold a funeral for myself. You ever see when people do that? Because they're like, don't wait till I'm dead to say all these things. Say it while I'm alive. I would do that. But like, I don't think I would like be as extra. Like some people like lay in the coffin and everything. I think that's like a bad omen.
Or you could just text your friends, hey, can you just be more honest with me?
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's that simple. If you feel like you have to hold a funeral, you have to fake your death.
But
for
like
your friends
that's
to be
the
honest with
one.
you,
That's
get
the
to
one
you.
event that like technically I'm the host of, but like I wouldn't be able to attend. So like I might be.
You're
Curious.
not the host. You're just the main event.
You're just there.
It's held in my honor.
They're
So
both-
you're right. I'm not the host, but I'm the
pretty sad.
I'm the guest of honor.
Yeah.
Both sad. If you have to fake
Oh, they
your
both
own,
are.
huh?
No, I don't think I would actually
Yeah,
hold
I
my own
hope
funeral.
not.
But I would do the funeral over the self-love ceremony.
I would plan my own.
If I had to do one of two.
Like surprise birthday party, I'd plan my own.
What the?
And then you'd walk in and be like, oh my God.
The reason why I say I'd plan my own is because like I don't tell people what I actually want. I have this theory that when you're vulnerable with people,
Sorry.
they use it against you eventually, and I don't trust people. So
surrender some are better people.
if
What the fuck?
I just don't trust people in general. So when like for me to have a birthday party, if I tell, it's kind of like, remember when I was saying like with volleyball, like I love volleyball so much and I used to go to volleyball every Thursday, and then it became an issue. I don't like that shit. Why is what I love an issue? I don't like that.
So wait, so
I would like plan my birthday party, pay for everything, and then like I'll be like,
if you plan your own birthday party, that's fine. Just be
I would tell Joe.
Yeah, just don't call
I
it
would
a-
tell Joe to invite, whoever to invite, and then everybody get there, and I want everybody to hide. And when I come in,
So why don't you just give someone you trust the blueprint to like the type of party you would like,
No.
and then let them actually surprise you
because
with
if shit is not how I want it.
So trust someone that you know would do it to the T.
No,
He doesn't trust people.
thank you very much.
But like, okay, what type of party would you want?
I don't know
That's the thing.
because I don't plan these things because
feel
I don't want
I
to
don't feel
have
like
a
you're
party.
that particular though, where it's like
I
something
am.
crazy.
That's why that's exactly why people think I don't like things. That's why people think I don't care, because I find when people feel like you do, they force you. Like if people are like, "Oh, Des, you want to have a surprise party?" Okay, let me plan it.
you can't
Fucking
do that.
lax.
You can't tell someone you're gonna plan them a surprise party. That defeats
That's
the
why you
purpose.
just tell them, hey, no.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't tell people
Or you
I
can,
like
you
things.
can have them help you
Or
plan
even
it
if I
Learn to set
and
better
just give up the
boundaries.
surprise portion of it, because
Like-
that doesn't make any sense.
like Hugh. What's your favorite restaurant?
I don't have one.
Why?
Why? Because I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Food is food. Things are things.
Well,
it's
it's
not
not-
that
Well, it's
serious.
the experience that you may get at that restaurant.
It's
and
the
feeling.
service. Sometimes food is better than other places.
What the fuck, really?
You think food is the same quality no
Buddy,
matter where
I
you go?
The way you
eat-
said that.
I eat to survive.
Hey,
Do you
not
know
a
what?
bad way to eat.
Do you know what I do when I'm
But you
hungry?
got- but you gotta-
I go upstairs in the fridge.
You don't have-
I take out some hot dogs and I throw it in the microwave. I don't have time to wait for the pot to boil. You heard me. And then I go back downstairs.
You don't do the. You don't.
I don't care.
No, so you don't do the water. Just put the hot dogs in the cup of water
I
and boil them in
understand.
there.
I
Why you just
understand.
toss hot on a plate?
You heard what I said.
They're gonna be. Are they dry?
I don't think he uses a plate. I think if anything, maybe a piece of paper towel.
No, I eat
Are they
I
dry?
use whatever the closest thing is to me.
Are they dry like that?
What do you mean?
If you just toss them in there?
It tastes different for sure. For sure. But like I said, like I'm not a person that
Don't they
cares.
like explode and pop?
Sometimes if you leave it in too long.
But Des, you're not actually cooking them properly.
I didn't say I want to cook. I said I want to
They're already
eat.
cooked, so you can eat them raw if you want.
No, I actually was looking at hot dogs recently because I bought some for my dog, and they were like, they definitely say you should cook them. Even the ones that are like you
want to eat.
Yeah, no wonder
You
your
don't.
belly.
You never like. You don't enjoy food?
No.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like
That's a lie.
I like chicken. Yes, But that's why I can eat
Don't you make
food
good
cold.
lasagna?
That's what people say. What are my ingredients to my lasagna? I don't fucking know. Because I grab whatever I feel like in the cupboard and I'm like, let's throw some of this in there and this and mix this. I don't like.
I'm gonna make one next week.
You should.
I'm pretty good, man.
Are you gonna like
If I have some left.
bring some left?
Yeah.
Or you can just make one and have some left. Not if. I will bring some for you guys.
That's him saying no.
No, I know.
He's trying to break it to you that you're not getting
No,
any.
no, I'm not promising anything. Because
So-
I was gonna do it this Sunday, but then
I will message you on Monday morning before you go to work. Like, yo.
No, that'll be too late. If you actually
So
want,
you're not gonna have none left.
No, do that on Sunday so I can remember.
Okay.
Because I actually did think about it. I was gonna do one yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought I was like I should. Because last time I did have some left, but then I was hungry and I ate it. I actually was gonna bring it. I was like, oh, man, I'm hungry. But no, yeah, I'll try to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta experience food as
I can't.
the pleasure of it.
I can't.
Go to a restaurant. Go to a
I
good
think
one.
my problem is
You don't have to go to
that
expensive ones. Go to a good place.
my problem I think is like if I experience that with somebody else or I tell somebody like, oh yeah, I really like, St. Louis. Then it's, oh Des, let's go out. I don't want to go out. Oh, but let's go to St. Louis.
just say, I
don't
wanna
use
go
my
out.
fucking restaurant
You're
as
putting-
something
you're
to
putting-
hang out with me.
God forbid they try to do
No,
something you
I don't
with
like
you.
that. I don't like
Yes,
that.
To me,
You're
you're
so
putting too much.
backwards.
You're putting way too much thought into that.
I do.
But you can still enjoy St. Louis.
No, I do enjoy
St.
it.
Louis is good.
It's great.
It's pretty
I
good.
used to eat it.
I've been there once and it's been years. So
I
don't
used
know.
My
to-
mom got it one. It was good.
I used to go with this girl, not all the time, but that was our spot where we go to. And since me and her don't talk, I don't fucking go there at all.
I can't think of the chicken place. Fuck, sorry. It's in Durham. It's really good.
Is it in Whitby?
Well, speaking of food, well, at least things that you can eat. Did you hear about Mike
What's it-
Tyson's new venture?
No.
He is coming out with a line of edibles.
Oh, they look like ears.
Yeah, but they're shaped like
No,
ears
no,
with
no,
like a
no,
bite taken out of them.
No,
Yeah.
no. Have they ever done an interview and
Yes,
like
they made up. They made a little joke commercial and they're like, "Hey, it's all good."
They're called Mike bites.
why did he bite the guy's ear?
It was just pissed.
You
Man.
see them?
Okay.
They have the little bite.
It's Mike
No, I
Tyson.
don't
Man.
wanna
Mike
know.
Tyson was like "Rah," at that time.
To me, I was like, he looked like he was just tired and just wanted.
No,
the
no,
fight
he
to
was
be
just-
over. Mad.
Yeah.
On fucking crack.
On Mike Tyson's testosterone.
Yeah, that's
man.
true.
On testosterone, man.
That's what happens when you don't go to school, kids.
That's something you don't jerk off.
That's what happens when you're a virgin.
That's how Venus is so good.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Is she
She's
though?
focused.
Horrible. You guys are
She's
horrible.
focused.
It's
too.
true. No, it's true.
She
But
is.
some fighters they say no sex for like 30 days because it makes them like
Yeah.
so she's.
True. It is different for women, though. I think for most women.
I'd assume the same focus.
What is it like for you?
Why are you trying to be so shady? Don't laugh. Why do you guys refuse to acknowledge the fact that I have
do it to yourself.
sexual urges and desires just like the average human being?
honestly believe you
well,
don't.
probably below average.
I don't.
But like,
believe
I'm
you
not
do.
way below average. I'm like, if this is average, I'm like,
I don't believe that.
yeah.
I don't. I really
Why?
like.
Also,
I
you do it to yourself.
How? I haven't said anything.
No, but when you do it to yourself.
No, I don't. I will say something, and you guys will blow
Des-
it up 10 times
Des-
more. You
Joe?
guys
Joe?
make it worse.
Does she
What?
do it to
You
herself?
do.
You do it to yourself.
Yeah.
You do.
Fucking-
You
You've done it to
have. I'm
yourself.
not gonna say you do. You have.
You have. You do it
Whatever.
to yourself.
And
I
yes, I
disagree.
run with it because I believe that it is true.
Believe that what is
I
true.
believe that you like your sexual urges last all of 5 seconds. Like,
And you don't disagree. There you go.
it's been
I'm
a
You
laughing
validate-
at what he
validating
said.
what he says.
I don't agree with that, but
like,
I'm just laughing at what
it's
he
been
said.
a while. Oh well.
I mean,
And that's the thought. That was your urge right there. It's been a while. Yeah. I think maybe the most is like sometimes you're like, oh, I just kind of want someone to hold me. But that's it.
no.
And then let me
Oh,
go.
definitely not.
Yeah, you see, you don't
No.
even want someone to touch you.
No.
All right. I was
Yeah,
like,
but someone getting in my physical space is different than like just
sex. Then what?
because like when someone holds you, like they stay around.
When someone has sex with you, they stay.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am, bye.
So you can be
Catch
like,
you
what the
later.
hell was that? That's what I wasted my time for?
Yeah, this is why I don't have sex.
You see my point?
Yeah, you do it to yourself.
It's not even like, you already talked about it, that like, you don't really, like, touching yourself is weird. Like, that's not you. So, like, what the...
No, I don't find it weird. I think it's like a natural thing if people want to masturbate. It
It's
doesn't
not
do it
you.
for me.
Exactly. That's what I said. It's weird for you because it's not you. You don't do that.
Sure. I mean, I wouldn't use the word weird. I just don't like it.
It's uncomfortable.
No, it
You
doesn't
just
do anything.
don't
for
like
me.
being touched.
Fuck off. I can't. I'm done with you. Hugh, tell me about this demon thing.
What?
I don't know. Demon wrong or something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I get it. Sorry, that's a demon. Yeah, in Japan, a stone. It doesn't say where. They actually bleeped out where the stone's name.
Yeah, because people go find it and get secret powers. I've seen the
a
movies.
stone in Japan has suddenly cracked after 1,000 years. It's randomly cracked open.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so like obviously like in Japan, there's people.
It's bad omen.
Yeah, there are a lot of some people are superstitious. There's probably more in the mountains of Japan and shit too.
Yeah.
But it's just cracked open
But like this rock was known for
as
being...
holding a demon.
So the demon like legit broke out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what was the demon?
Who knows?
You should know.
It doesn't say.
Find
I'm
out.
literally.
Hello, you're saying a demon is literally set loose on Earth?
doesn't
Yeah. Well,
say the
he also
stone's
said.
name.
Yeah, he also
They
said that
literally
it didn't say where.
It's K. You know, like when someone writes the F word, but it's like that, like star stone. So they're not even.
They
saying
purposely
the
are not saying it.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
And
dun, dun.
Central-
So don't talk about it on the podcast. What if he like comes through the sound waves and like
You guys are fucked, not me.
You're fucked. You're fucked. I have to pee.
That's the demon.
I hate you.
Yeah, it happened on March 5th. It sits on the active volcano in the central Japan. Now let's put by Tokyo, far from Tokyo. So the Tokyoans are fine. But wherever central Japan is, I don't know Japan that well. No, I don't know that well. Maybe Osaka.
Yeah, we have to get
that's
the
south.
samurais out now.
Samurais gotta come back.
Yeah.
And then in the mountains, samurais love them.
Oh my god, now they have to find the scrolls that they use.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be so sick!
yeah, it's real life. It's not a fucking
Oh,
movie.
you're right.
It
You're
is
right.
not.
I was thinking about
It's not
anime.
real life?
I don't know. Nah, man. Get Miyamoto Musashi. I'm saying his name wrong. You know the samurai. The people know the samurai. You guys don't, but the people know what I'm talking
We
about.
can get the black samurai.
He's...
No, fuck him. Yeah, fuck him. I get it.
How'd you get here, sir? Yeah, man.
I would. Yeah, no, I'd shit
Imagine
myself.
finding that
I would
rock.
shit myself.
You're just like, hold on this second.
No, it's not finding it. Imagine waking up.
What this?
Oh my god.
I was gonna talk, but
What happened?
Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
it is. He was trying to do Japanese, and you were doing well the first time.
No,
That's
he
wh-
wasn't. That was not.
No, he was.
Thank
That's
you.
why I
Thank you for
stopped
being
talking.
honest.
That's why I said
Fine,
I'm gonna stop
I'm
talking.
laughing.
No, that was not.
Joe-san, Joe-san, you need to get your sword. You get it together. That's all you got, huh? That's all you got. No words came out.
It's time. The luck and the commerciality.
Yeah, that's pretty racist. That's pretty racist, though. But that is probably what he sounds like. Because it's the leader of the village
Get the swords.
that used to guard the rock.
We must protect the villager.
Yeah, he's probably also not speaking English.
He's so stupid.
I love Japanese people.
It doesn't sound like you do.
No, but the accent's very.
I'm being honest.
No, it just took me a second to realize what you said.
It is time for them to come back.
Did you say the hidden leaf? That's fucked up.
I don't know.
That's pretty fucked
Hey,
up.
man, I realized something, man. You've been using your Sharingan too much. That's why you're going blind. You gotta steal your son's eyes. Get that Mangakyo Sharingan.
No, it wasn't my son. I would have to steal my brother's eyes.
Either or. You can do either or.
Yeah.
Why are you pausing like you're thinking about it, Des?
You're not, because I was actually.
You've been using that shit too much, bro.
Yeah, you might
This
be
is
right.
your punishment.
You know what? I also think because like Joe, have you seen that weird vibrating thing I can do with my eyes?
Yeah, you showed me.
I feel like that played a
Albino
part.
thing?
Huh? What'd you say?
We don't know what you're saying here.
I said the albino thing.
Oh,
What do albinos do?
stop! We had this
Do they
conversation
do
on
that?
the podcast
Yes, we
already.
did. Yes, we
Oh
did.
my goodness. Jesus, Hugh.
Maybe there's something wrong with me. But yeah, I actually was thinking about stealing the eyes like that. I brought that up.
Just wake up your brother. It's like, what are you doing, brother? I was like, I have to gain more power.
Do you love me or do you not?
Brother!
This is for your own good.
I'm doing it for the Glen.
We don't even have the same last name.
Get Susanoo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta get
Well, no, I would need them to be stronger first, though. Yeah, I would need to train them and then kill everybody that they love and then disappear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then they would have to come and try and kill me, and then I take their eyes when they've become powerful enough. Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man. It happens. It's the circle of life.
Or you could go to an optometrist.
Or I could. Or I could and get surgery, but that's
Steal
no
the
fun.
eyes.
Yeah,
Steal
that
the
sounds more
eyes.
fun.
Wake up your brother. I'm just like, give me that.
That's what goes around,
You
comes
said
around.
kill everybody that they love, but
It's
you guys
that's
have
what
some
happened
crossover.
in no,
in
that's
the
what
people
happened
that
into
you love.
Naruto.
That's where you gain more power.
That's what happened in Naruto.
Right, but I'm saying if you kill everyone that
No,
your brother
exactly.
loves,
That's yeah.
Yeah, that's how
some
you
of
get
them
more
are people
power.
that you love.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what makes him more mad.
One of them is
to
your
come and
son.
try and kill me. Yes.
Yes. That's how he gets more powerful.
Yes.
You're like, oh well,
He needs
gotta
to
do
become,
what I gotta do.
I gotta
his
be
brother
more
is-
powerful.
Yes, that's how you get. The Chia are loving people. They're very emotional.
And
That's
it
how
is
they get
the
stronger. When they go through emotional things, they're
circle of
strong.
life.
That too. You gotta take out the weak ones. What was that? We just blinked like a lot. What are you trying to do?
What do you do?
You just like I don't know what that
Because what goes around comes around.
was. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, Hugh,
See.
you have some news to share with everyone who's listening.
Yes, sir.
I think now is a
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
great time.
Yes, sir. Hey, guess what, people?
What?
Hugh-Gene's quitting.
What?
Yeah, Hugh-Gene's going.
Who?
Eugene, what? You know, next week will be my last episode. So if you have anything specifically you want to ask me, go right ahead. If you don't, man, it is what it is. Yeah, been a good run. I've had good times and bad times. You guys will do fine without me. You fans, you'll do fine without me. You'll forget about me in due time, you know. But it is what it is, bro. So next week will be goodbye, Eugene. So yeah, if you have specific things you want to add, Mike, I want to find out. Mike, tell me about the Saskatchewan shit. I'm curious.
Wait. Try that again, but slower.
I'm curious about the Saskatchewan. If he still plans on going or not.
Who?
Mike.
There you go.
Mikey. Alley River.
What you said was the Saskatchewan thing.
Yeah, I thought he would understand by now.
He might have.
should
Maybe
know
I
me by
just
now.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yes, and for everyone listening, if you are confused, it's Hugh-Gene's last week, next week. However, the podcast will continue as always with Deswayne and I. So don't worry, you'll still get your content. It'll still be amazing.
I just won't be here.
Yes. I just wanted to make that clear in case they think it's like it's over. It's not over. It's just a new beginning. That's how I like to.
The sun
Think
will
of it.
rise.
But yes. Okay, let's move on to our question of the day real quick, and we'll wrap it up. Today's question is, what is something that others would never guess about you by just looking at you?
That I was gonna quit.
Facts.
I don't agree with that.
Something that you'd never guess. You would never guess that I have 2 kids and one of them is almost 13. You'd never guess that I like anime, and you'd never
Every
guess.
black
Yeah,
guy
we
likes
guessed the anime
Every
thing.
black man, like
Yeah.
I've talked about this, like I think pre you. Every black man likes anime.
Yeah, nice
If
try,
they say
Mom.
they don't, they're a fucking
Well, then
liar.
you'll never guess that I masturbate as much as I do.
No, they would guess it. Every dude.
Well,
you're not as rare
The
as you
reason
think.
why I think
Maybe
they
not as
wouldn't
much
guess
as you do.
is because, like, all the sex stories I tell, you're like, oh, this guy has sex a lot. Like,
Yeah.
but when you're like, he has sex a lot and masturbates a lot, what the fuck is wrong with this hormone monster?
Have you seen Human Resources?
No, I was actually gonna ask you about that. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god!" But I didn't. I didn't watch it.
We'll talk about it
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
I think my thing is that I'm like low key into video games. I don't think people assume that
You
about
are?
me.
I didn't assume that.
Yeah.
You look like you're into nunning.
Nunning. I'm not
I
gonna
do
take
know.
this disrespect, you
I
know.
used to deliver to one. I can,
To a nun?
To like a house of nuns.
Oh, that's cool.
I think you did mention that.
It's like downtown. I can call them.
Sure. Yeah. Hook me up. Give me their information. I'd like to join. Yeah. What's yours?
What?
That you would be leaving? Is that actually your answer?
I was just fucking. Well, no and yes and no. What do I think people wouldn't guess about me if they first saw me?
By just looking at you.
I do martial arts.
You look like a fighter.
Do I?
Yes.
I feel like just the ears.
No,
have a
you.
cauliflower.
What
The
the
ears?
fuck?
Cauliflower ears.
You have cauliflower
No, it's
ears?
because I don't have cauliflower. I wish.
Oh,
It's 'cause
I was
don't have
like,
cauliflower ears. Yeah.
No, I think he means your physical stature.
Yeah.
No, but that just means I work out.
Right,
No.
but you're saying that no one would guess that by looking at you, but people
I
could
told you I
make
do
that
Muay Thai.
assumption.
I've told people I do, and they're like, really?
No, okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's his.
Yeah, you look like somebody
Thing.
like. If I was at a party, like I'd look at you, I'd be like, yeah, this guy obviously works out, but he looks like he can fight. And there's guys who look at that workout, you're like, that's just for show, you fucking loser.
Popcorn muscles.
That's what I want.
You,
It's like
you
I
want
work,
people?
work
Oh,
out, and I know how to fight.
oh,
I don't like want to scare people,
Mhm.
but it's like good deterrent.
no.
Like, you know, I'm not gonna mess wrong.
Yeah, you're not too dark, so you're good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was an interesting question today. Never guessed by just looking at you. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that brings us to the end of our episode. As always, we can be found at thissquareroom.com. Our social media is at This Square Room, and we will see you next Tuesday.